He says K.
My commander is Tetzin, Gnome Champion. He's a legendary artifact creature gnome. Whenever he or another double-faced artifact enters battlefield under my control, I mill 3 cards, then I put an artifact card from among them into my hand.
Yeah, we gotta finish the glare, but it'll work. It's the start.
And then when I have enough artifacts either in play or in my graveyard, I can exile them to craft him, meaning flip him over to his other side.
Okay.
So,
what's his other side?
You want to see it?
No.
Kinda.
I want to be shocked.
The other side is Golden Gear Colossus.
Golden face.
It's a 6/6 with Vigilance and Trample.
Cool.
Whenever it enters battlefield or attacks, I transform up to one other target double-faced artifact I control and create 2 1/1.
This does not sound low power, Jay.
No. Do you have the Transformers in this
It's
deck?
just creatures. I do have some of them. The ones that fit the color.
Starscream?
I don't remember if that one's
Optimus
in
Prime?
there. Yeah, Optimus Prime.
Josh, who's your commander?
I am playing Timey-Wimey, just legit pre-con, so I am playing the 10th Doctor with his companion
He
Rose
did switch out 2
Tyler
cards
with the exact same cards.
for their full art versions that he got in this booster pack. Matt?
I'm playing the Death Toll pre-con that has like 5 cards switched in it so far.
Probably woke up.
But it's Winter, Cynical Opportunist. He has Death Touch, and whenever he attacks, I mill 3 cards. And he has Delirium, so at the beginning of my end step, if I may exile any number of cards from my graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. If I do, I put a permanent card from among them onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it.
Nice.
So I bring stuff back from the graveyard, hopefully.
I'm trying out my Popper deck.
PDH.
Popper, yeah. So if you don't know, your commander can only be uncommon, and then every card in your deck has to be common. So it's like a cheaper way to play commander. It's supposed to be. My commander though is Necrogen Rotpriest. It's a cool name. It has Toxic 2, so if it deals someone combat damage, they get 2 poison counters. And whenever a creature I control with Toxic deals combat damage to a player, that player gets an additional poison counter. 10 poison counters. What happens, Jay?
You die.
Yeah. It also has a little ability down here. It's not really important. I can pay a green, a black, and a colorless to give a target creature I control with Toxic Death Touch until the end of turn.
Oh, I didn't even read mine. Mine are a lot.
There's a lot going on. Timey-wimey.
Oh my god.
So, Rose Tyler
hits you.
gets +1/+1 for each time counter on it.
To the player, they get an additional.
And then she's got Bad Wolf, so whenever Rose Tyler attacks, put a time counter on it for each suspended card you own, and each other permanent you control with a time counter on it. So you suspend things with like him.
Yeah, but you give it Death Touch.
And then Doctor's Companion, so you can have
if I have
2
the mana.
commanders.
We'll see if I even get lands.
10th Doctor, whenever you attack, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Put 3 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. So you suspend it every turn, it removes 1. Or you do Timey-Wimey, which spends 7. You time travel 3 times. When you time travel, you activate only as a sorcery for each suspend card you own, and each permanent you control with a time counter on it. You may add or remove a time counter, then do it 2 more times.
That was a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read all that again.
Yep. So pretty much you're changing time counters and suspend counters, either upping them,
time traveling,
or reducing them. Yes.
We're also doing what is it called?
Plane chase.
Plane chase.
So it's very Doctor Whovian, where we're going to different places every round. So I will flip one, and where do we want to put it? Kind of in the middle on Jay's section, because he's terrible. So we have Odd Sphere, Ood Sphere, Plain Horsehead Nebula. So Song of the Ood, non-creature spells have Convoke. So a player's creature can help cast those spells. Each creature they tap while casting a non-creature spell for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's color. So each turn you can roll this die for free. If you planes chase, this is planes chasing.
Yep.
We change it. If it's this, you go to chaos. So chaos is red eye. Whenever chaos ensues, for each opponent, goad up to one target
Ooh,
creature that opponent controls. Until the end of the turn, those creatures can't become tapped unless they're being declared as attackers.
Oh, wow. That's extra bad goad.
I don't know what that means, but cool.
They're forced to attack someone other than you if they're goaded.
So if you goad Matt's commander, he has to attack me or Jay. Cool. Jay's turn.
You draw a card.
That's gonna confuse me, and I don't even know what convoke means.
Convoke means if you have creatures out, you can tap them to pay for a spell's cost. As long as it's not a creature spell, it said.
Can I play that if I can't do the bottom half?
I believe so.
What's planeswalk? You may planeswalk.
I'm almost positive.
Does it say it on
Are you
the
looking
card?
it up?
Yeah, it says cascade and you may planeswalk.
That's like really good to get turn 1, I believe.
Oh, there must be something for this set.
It says if you control Time Lord, the next spell you cast this turn has cascade and you may planeswalk. Is planeswalk that?
Maybe?
Oh,
These are planes chase.
See if you have no other lands, there's nothing to return.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
it's really good turn 1 land.
It is
know that.
TARDIS.
I thought it was a prereq. Good to know. I'll put it in my elf deck now. I wasn't going
Can I play
to.
this turn 1?
No.
Oh,
Actually.
I'll play this one then.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay.
I'm assuming planeswalks means something else.
Schwab.
Planeswalkers, Trainswalkers, and Automobile Walkers.
Oh my.
Okay, we already have a rules question.
Oh my god.
It's not even your turn yet.
I know.
Planeswalk is from the plane chase thing. It means to put each face-up plane card from my card on the bottom of its owner's planar deck face down, then move the top card of the deck off the planar deck and turn it face up. It's basically discard that and draw the next one, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So if we're not playing with this, what does planeswalk mean then?
You just don't do anything. It's only...
Okay, for this. Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
Cool. Good job, Jay. Land it up. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna play Arid Mesa, sacrifice it, and pay 1 life to search for a mountain or plains. Yeah,
Dead.
just take a chunk at a time.
Does it come in tapped?
Well, if I pick the one I'm looking for, it will come untapped anyway, but I don't think it does.
No, just put it on the battlefield. I was just wondering if Josh could start his turn or if...
I mean, yeah, it's gonna come untapped. So
Okay. So you'll pass turn after this?
that's the one I want.
Perfect.
Didn't it say plains?
It does. Yeah, that's Island Mountain Plains.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say basic, right? Search your library for a mountain or plains card, so that would count.
Okay.
Yep. It doesn't say basic land, so if it said basic, then no, that wouldn't work.
Yeah,
Really, that works?
It's like because if it just said land and it didn't say island, mountain, plains, then it wouldn't work either. Because there's some lands that don't have.
Okay, on my turn, I'm gonna draw. Again, phase, right? Untap, draw. Gotcha, cool.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, this card's quite nice.
You have it on your map. Why'd you have a card over top of it?
Matt put that there.
He was showing me, he's like, I got this neat card that shows it too, so I put it over top
Yeah.
of this.
I'm gonna play a land. Temple of Infinity enters the battlefield tapped. When Temple of Infinity enters the battlefield, scry 1.
Cool.
And pass.
I can put that on the bottom, right?
Yep. If you don't want it.
And pass. Sorry.
Oh, good.
I mean,
I'm going to play Golgari Rot Farm. When it enters play, return a land you control to its owner hands. I have no land to return.
So good.
We'll tap that for 2
Wait a
and
minute.
play Mulch. We looked it up. It works fine.
Oh, you have to return it?
Oh, right. Because it's in play.
It's the only land you haven't played.
Yeah, we decided that because I had that one time, didn't I? And you said I had to return it to it, so never mind. Sorry, Matt. I forgot.
That's fine. That makes more sense.
It does, yeah.
I'll play a Forest and pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, I'll play a Swamp and pass.
Okay. Untap that. Scared me.
Terror.
Draw a card.
Vehicles can't attack unless there's two things attacked.
No, unless they're manned by whatever.
You don't have crew number.
If it says crew 2, then you have to have something with 2 power manning it. It could be 2 1/1s. It could be something a single character.
Comes in tapped and
Creature.
I'll pass.
You guys rolling? You can roll to change
Oh,
this
I forgot about that,
during your
yeah.
turn.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even take it. Well, I already passed. You can do it if you want.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I don't mind that, that's pretty decent. I'll play a land. I'm gonna tap my lands. And
Let's say another land, right? Just said return a land? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna play TARDIS. It's artifact vehicle, flying whenever TARDIS attacks. If you control a Time Lord, the next spell you cast this turn has Cascade, and you may planeswalk.
Wow.
That's when you do that. I'm gonna roll. And I get nothing.
Cool.
And pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
And you can roll at any point in your turn, so you don't have to like do
Yeah,
it
wait
right
till
away.
the end. Yeah.
I mean, goading doesn't do anything for me because there's nothing out.
Yeah.
But I guess I could potentially change it.
Yeah. I've seen some of them add +1/+1 to creatures,
Schwab.
some add flying, some add
2 for mulch. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard.
Interesting.
2, 3,
No land so far.
4.
No land.
I wanted that.
Well, you get it back, right? It's kind of that guy's thing.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, dang it. Swamp.
Oh,
And I'll roll the
interesting.
die. Oh, we're planeswalking, maybe. Or planes chasing.
I'm playing.
Let's leave that there. So New York, New York.
Oh,
So yeah, just flip it up or whatever. At the beginning of combat of your turn until end of turn, non-creature artifacts you control become 3/3 vehicles in addition to their other types and gain flying, haste, and crew 1. The chaos die. Whenever chaos ensues, create a treasure token and a 2/2 white alien creature token.
can I pay 1 to try and roll again?
You can.
Chaos, 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 chaos. You can only do that once, right?
No, you can spend.
Is it 1 every time?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
It doesn't increase?
No.
Well, I'm gonna try
If you
again.
got nothing else to do.
Yeah, why not, right?
At least that's how I watched it.
Okay. Pass turn.
I threw away the thing, so let's double check.
I feel like we potentially might need these.
Yeah, point.
Player can reroll additional times, but each roll costs 1 more mana.
Oh, okay, so I
then they paid that turn for the previous roll. Okay, so technically.
Can't do it again.
Gotcha.
Well, I could, but it would cost 2.
Yep.
So I have 1 black mana available.
I have a question. So I have a. Where did you just go? Soul Ring!
Pass.
Wow. Untap. Upkeep, draw 1. So I have a question about Idris, Soul of Tartus. So it talks about what's Vanquish 3? Or Vanishing 3. I think you put a timer in it vanishes after 3 rounds. So it says Imprint. When Idris, Soul of Tartus enters the battlefield, exile another artifact you control until Idris leaves the battlefield. So exile this, but then this would come back once.
Once Idris
Yeah,
leaves.
so you
Once
just
you
put a
just
face down under it.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, it disappears after that many turns.
But it gains all of her stuff, which is kind of dumb. Idris has all activated and triggered abilities of the exiled card and gets plus
Idris
X.
is a TARDIS.
Yeah, she would become well, it's Idris, Soul of the TARDIS. So I was like, it makes sense to have her become the TARDIS. I don't know. Doesn't make sense because then you would have to crew her.
Jay's got a soul ring, guys.
I know.
Wow.
Makes me upset.
Destroy it. Attack.
I am going to. I don't know what.
I was hoping to roll chaos so I get a treasure token. Thank you. Cynical.
Ew. More came off, huh?
I guess I'm gonna play this legendary.
It's making my mat dirty.
Legendary land. If you tap it for a mana, put a time counter on the clock tower, and then later on, I could pay 1 and 1 to remove 12 time counters from it, and exile it. Shuffle my graveyard and my hand into my library, and then draw 7 new cards.
Wow.
Activate only if you control a Time Lord.
Seems really good.
It does it. I'm going to
Yeah, it does.
tap and play. 3, and I'm going to put out an artifact. Rotating Fireplace enters the battlefield tapped with a time counter on it. That's going to be the problem. Tap it, add an amount of blank mana, whatever, the colorless mana, to the number of time counters on the rotating fireplace. So this is where, like, using him to increase this makes it more mana later on. Or put a time counter on each suspended card on it, each permanent you control with a time counter. Yeah, same pass, sorry.
Okay.
You don't want to attack with your Soul Ranger? If it's a 3/3 vehicle.
You have to crew it.
With flying and haste.
I haven't seen any.
Crew it.
I haven't seen any white mana yet, is what stinks. Or planes. Yeah, it looks pretty decent, Joe.
Yeah.
Mine's not all the way in there.
Yeah, well, the part of the bottom of the screen's off.
Yeah. It's close.
Yeah.
You don't need to really see my lands.
Oh, treasure token and something else.
I forgot to roll. Whatever.
2/2 white alien creature token.
Wow.
Because you don't have to roll.
Yeah.
But it would make sense to roll just to get the treasure token and the 2/2.
Yeah.
I guess I won't use my redo for that.
Wow, so creative.
I was gonna draw something, but I didn't want to spend that much time.
This probably came with treasure tokens. Came with an alien.
Okay, I have a treasure token.
Okay.
With the treasure token, I'll just end up cracking it this turn anyway. Then.
Okay. If you don't, it turns into a vehicle that remanned by an alien.
Really?
All your artifacts turn into 3/3 vehicles with flying and haste.
Yeah. No, I'll crack
crew
it.
one. Yeah.
And I'll play my commander.
Ha!
So would have this become a 3/3 then? It's a non.
No. Oh yeah, because it's a non-creature artifact. At the beginning of your combat until the end of your turn, non-creature artifacts you control become 3/3 vehicles in addition to their other type, and gain flying, haste, and crew one. Yeah.
So that would reduce this down to crew 1.
It makes that a 1/2 though.
Yeah, a 3/3 also. That's interesting. So it could be attacked then, or you can block with it.
I'm
Until the
gonna
end of your turn.
go towards my end step. I'm gonna exile these cards with 4 different types, and then choose to put. Is it any? Put a permanent card, and choose to put this permanent into play with a finality counter on it. So I'll just use die. And that is Ripples of Undeath. At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, mill 3 cards. Then you may pay 1 and 3 life. If you do, put a card from among them into your hand.
Nice.
I'll end my turn.
Why did you get to
Tap.
mill 3? Is that what your guy does?
That mills 3.
Draw.
This is what let me pull up from my graveyard.
Oh, is this the guy that does energy stuff or something? Why does he look like he has energy weapons? What is this deck then, Matt?
Okay, 1 and 1.
I don't know what that means.
Then we're out Blight Mamba.
Light Mamba.
I can
Blight
exile stuff
Mamba
and then put
is insects.
stuff into play for my
It
graveyard.
can be regenerated with the
fancy.
green and
If
that's
it's
probably less.
4 different
Like
types.
that.
And nothing there. I'll go ahead and pass the turn to Jay.
Untap. Draw a card.
Do you roll the die, Joe?
I did.
Good job.
Creature.
Got nothing.
That's good.
I drew a forest. Game saved.
You drew one?
Yeah,
Like on a token?
yeah. That's what I drew this.
Okay, I'm gonna tap.
Did you try to go higher and then it
Yeah,
was
then the
catching
bar
the
got
bar?
in the way, yeah.
And
I guess I could have raised the bar up, but then
Our cameras, you'd have to
we
put
were
them
really
more
high.
down.
Yeah.
play the Reality Chip. It's a legendary artifact creature equipment jellyfish.
Oh.
You may look at the top card of your library at any time. It is a 0/4 creature by default, but I can also attach it as equipment, and if I have it attached to any creature, I can play lands and cast spells from the top of my library. But right now, I can just look at the top of my library.
Interesting.
Okay. And I still have one colorless out, and I'll tap that for red. I'll play Dowsing Device. Whenever Dowsing Device or another artifact enters battlefield under your control, up to one target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains haste till end of turn. Will transform Dowsing Device if you control 4 or more artifacts. I only control 3. But this is now a 1/4 with haste. Realistically, I could only attack Josh. Probably not worth it. So I will.
You could attack anyone, Jay.
Yeah, if I want this to live, though.
You could attack Joe or Josh.
Oh, well, you're right. I forgot about.
Or Matt,
For some reason, I thought of it as
probably
a
wouldn't
1/1.
live if
It's
you
a
attacked me.
1/4.
because you could block with both.
That says Death Touch.
That makes sense to kill that Mamba. It's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll attack the Mamba. 1/4.
You can't attack the Mamba. You can attack me.
You're right. That's what I meant. Yeah.
And you can assign a blocker.
I'll
to
take
them.
one.
I
I will not block my Mamba.
Yeah.
You could block and almost regenerate.
Almost. If I had that treasure token. And then that would get -1/-1 permanently.
Probably should have kept that as a blocker. Whatever. Go.
Did Jay just miss out on a bunch of lands? Yeah.
It's only turn 3.
He would have 4. He went first.
Oh, he did.
So he's missed out on 2 lands.
Ouch. He also started with like 4 less cards than all of us.
3.
Only 2 less, I think.
Yeah, 5. I had 5. So mulligan 3 times.
Yeah. I voted let you keep mulligan.
I'm gonna play
You
a
have to prove their
land.
bad hands.
Stormcarp Coast enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands, which I do.
Yeah, you do.
Don't help me though, man.
I don't know how I feel. I'd say it'd have to be no land hands.
Nolan?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, at least one lose.
How about we make it so no land hands
Don't count towards it?
are an extra free mulligan. So if you draw
Yeah.
a no land hand, that's
It
a
doesn't
free.
count as
Yeah,
a mulligan.
I think that's a good house rule.
I think so too. Yeah, because that's not fun.
Unless you're running a stupid deck.
With very little lands.
Correct.
Yeah, that's on you then.
Can I just tap this to add
Because then we're not going to let,
Yep.
like, you only need 1 mana for the deck to work. You know
Does
what I
it
mean?
give it to you every time, or do you have to use that mana
I
to
have to do it to add the time counter on it.
do what? Just tap it?
Tap it to add a floating blue mana, right?
Okay. And sometimes it's like if you use this mana to cast
No,
something.
it just says add blue
Okay.
mana, put a time counter on it.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, you're good. Or there's some lines that say if you use this mana to cast a creature with the same type as your commander, blah blah blah.
And actually, if I tap this, add an amount of equal to the number of time counters on rotating fireplace. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll put out my legendary creature, right?
Your commander.
My
Yep.
commander. Whenever you attack, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Put time counters on it. I can accrue this, right?
You could. Well, you just tap your commander to crew it.
Oh, I don't know how that works.
Or tap your... Well, can he... If he doesn't have haste, can you crew?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Alright, so I'll read it slowly so we all understand. Whenever you attack, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Put 3 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. So it gains suspend 3. Well, yeah. As an action, timey-wimey, he can pay 7, time travel 3 times, activate only as a sorcery. For each suspended card you own, and each permanent you control with a time counter on it, you may add or remove a time counter, then do it 2 more times.
It's gonna be hard to track like what's a time counter and what's a suspend counter, and I guess you would keep those as different colored dice.
It's probably what those cardboard things are.
Yeah. So can I crew this and attack with it?
Yes. You don't tap your creature. That's not an action.
Tap any number of creatures you control with total power 2 or more.
Oh, okay,
This
you do tap
vehicle
them, okay.
becomes an artifact creature until end of turn.
Okay. It does say, yes, creature can crew a vehicle if it has summoning sickness, because it's not a tap ability of the creature. Yes.
That's
Gotcha.
a 3/3.
It is, when he starts combat,
Okay.
because of this plane.
Well, the next
That we're
spell
on.
you do cascades. Well, I don't have anything I can cascade.
Oh, what?
Yes.
When TARDIS attacks, if you control a Time Lord, the next spell you cast this turn has Cascade, and you may Planeswalk.
Wow.
So planeswalking auto changes that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna roll for it first.
Before going to combat?
Yeah.
So it doesn't become a 3/3?
Well, it's already his pre-combat main phase, so it's already a 3/3.
It's at the beginning of combat.
Oh, okay.
On your turn.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I mean, does it matter?
Yes.
because it's 3/3 if you go to combat. If
It
you,
becomes a 2/4 then.
well, if you roll something, it would be a 2/4 instead of a 3/3.
Gotcha.
But it has flying, so I don't think anyone has flying out.
No, but 3 damage is better than 2 damage.
Correct.
I guess I'll attack with 3 damage,
Okay.
right?
Okay. And flying.
And flying.
Okay.
Yep.
So they don't attach or anything; it just stays separate.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll attack Matt since you're the only one with things out there.
Sure. I'm not, but
Yeah.
I don't know what that does.
It's not. It's just a snake with infect.
And you have the most life, besides me.
that's fine.
Makes sense. So take 2 damage.
3. Because it's a 3/3.
Oh,
flying.
with flying. Gotcha.
Okay.
3/3.
So you're
yes.
declaring attack.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Rest your
attacking
creature.
that.
Yep. Wait. In response, did you declare blockers?
I can't.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 1 black and give the TARDIS Tainted Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains infect until end of turn.
Okay.
So Matt will take 4 damage and 4 poison counters. Because that's how infect works.
Oh, wow. So you use things to infect other people's stuff as they attack?
Yeah. Actually, I don't think you take. Do you take the damage? You might not take the damage. You might just get poison counters instead.
What I'm wondering is, do you get poison counters equal to the...
It is. Infect is.
Infect
Poison counters
is-
equal to the damage you would take.
But infect...
Infect. This creature deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters, and to players in the form of poison counters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
So he wouldn't do damage, it would just do poison for poison counters?
I think so.
And then
damage,
if he has 10 poison counters,
you lose.
you lose? Wow. So how does poison work? Do you just take 4 damage every round?
No,
Or
no
Just when you
damage.
get 10, you lose.
It's just if you have 10 poison, it's another lose.
how do you get
condition.
rid of poison?
You can't.
No.
Jesus.
I just figured I'm not going to be able to hit Matt because I don't have flying in this deck. So it was my only chance to get a poison counter on Matt this game.
Wow. I'm gonna roll.
Well, no, you TARDIS.
Okay, I
so
TARDIS.
when you attack with it, you
Yep, I
go to
plane
another
walk.
plane.
Yep. So we're going to another plane. Prime Minister's Cabinet Room. At the beginning of your combat turn, up to one target creature you control becomes a copy of target creature and an opponent controls.
Wow.
Whenever chaos ensues, starting with you, each player votes for a creature you don't control. Exile each creature with the most votes or tied for most votes.
So if it's tied, they both go.
Wow. Okay.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, the one target creature you control becomes a copy of target creature and opponent controls. Okay. Will of the Council. Whenever chaos ensues, which means you have to roll for it, starting with you, each player votes for a creature you don't control. Exile each creature with the most votes or tied for most votes.
Interesting.
I'm gonna roll.
Sure.
Okay.
And nothing.
Okay.
Why do you hate me, Joe?
I don't hate you.
Kind of feels
And
like it.
40%, you're fine.
I think pass.
That's like taking 10 damage. That's
I
nothing.
hate poison counters.
According to the Magic Wiki, Infect has not returned since around 2010 due to its polarizing nature.
Polarizing nature.
Pre-combat main phase, so not upkeep.
It's wild. I don't have any spells to cast, so, you know.
Yeah, I just happen to have an instant in my hand that let me do that, so.
Oh, did I ever do, so when you attack, exile cards from the top of your library. So I attack, well,
With
I didn't
him,
attack.
you didn't
Gotcha,
attack with
okay,
him,
cool.
no. And I also, the thing I read said if you play an artifact vehicle and crew it, the same term it comes out, it has summoning sickness.
Okay, so
So-
you can't, like,
You can crew a vehicle with a person that you just played a creature,
Gotcha.
but if a vehicle just got played, it has summoning sickness the first turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
It would have to have haste, I guess. If anything, I saved Matt from taking 4 damage. That's pretty nice, I feel like.
Yeah, that's very generous.
That was very nice of you.
Thanks,
General.
Josh. I know. I'm trying to be helpful here.
Probably the best thing you could have done.
Probably the best thing you could have done. 10 out of 10 best thing.
I'll pay 2 for a Death Cat Cultivator.
Is all your stuff just got death touch or death in its name?
I can rest him for a black or a green. He has Delirium. So the 4 thing, he gets Death Touch. He does not have Death Touch right now. Oh, at the beginning of my pre-combat mage phase. So this would actually be before I even played anything. So let me do that. I got confused.
You're good.
No 3 cards. Then you may pay 1 and 3 life. If you do, put a card from among those cards into your hand.
Jay's searching.
I'll pay 1 life. Or 3 life. So these 2 get milled.
I just need different colored
This goes
dice,
to
I
my
feel like.
hand.
Do you have to pay its mana cost to put in your... Or why'd you pay 3?
You pay 1 and 3 life. So I'm paying 1 and 3
Oh,
life.
1 mana. Okay. I think you said 1 life and 3 life. Excuse me.
What are you Googling, Jay?
Just one of my cards.
Need me a white mana.
Is this a creature? No.
No, it's an artifact.
Ooh.
He hates artifacts.
I will pay, actually I will put down a Tree of Tales for my land for turn. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Cemetery Tampering, Hideaway 5. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest in the bottom in a random order. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then...
Yeah, I don't know if I would go to that one thing in Durand for the commander thing. I wonder how many people will go to it.
I don't know.
Like, they have us to set it up for 2 days, so somebody's got to be
Well, the
sending
second day is like 3 months later.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that.
So, I mean, they obviously are giving away money, so they're expecting
Yeah.
a certain amount of people to come. Because what was it, like? It was like $50 and $50 store credit.
Yeah, something like that.
So, and then second place was like,
Do you want
so
to cut these?
each one,
4
you're
cards?
talking probably like $200,
Yeah.
$300. And how much is entry fee?
10 or 20?
Yeah,
I think.
so they're expecting,
Yeah.
you would think, to make money.
Yeah.
I didn't know that many people. Maybe they hold commander nights or something and they get a decent amount of people.
I don't know. I've never seen them post
roll
anything
a
on
die.
Magic before.
I've so two of my students that were underneath me in high school or whatever, I was paying that, and I saw that it was like they sent money. It was like 4 commander decks. I messaged them. I was like, "Are you guys playing Magic too?" They're like, "Oh yeah, we picked it up in November and just started playing commander."
That's funny. Us too.
Okay. I'm going to declare a cat combat. So at the beginning of combat, up to 1 creature you control becomes a copy of target creature and opponent controls. I'm going to copy the 10th Doctor and turn this into the 3/5 with all those abilities.
Which, whenever you attack,
Yeah, I'm going to exile stuff.
you exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Put 3 time counters on it.
So I'm going to swing with a 3/5 at Josh. And I'm going to exile cards from top of mine until I exile a non-land card. Okay.
Put 3 time
Commander
counters on it.
damage?
No,
Because it's a copy. So it's not.
it's not his commander.
You can take commander damage from your own commander.
So this then gets suspend 3.
It's not a commander, I would say.
Okay,
It's
because
just
it's a copy.
Yeah.
Okay. Correct. If he stole his commander and started attacking him with it, though, it would be commander damage.
Probably.
So when
It's
attacking...
one of the episodes of Shuffle Up and Play I watched that they did.
So he
the guy
enters,
lost
he
his
enters
own commander.
play. So he enters plays when I attacks, correct? Because I happen at the same time.
He enters play when you attack.
Yeah. Because he enters play with suspend 3, because this happens when I attack. When he enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So I could have.
It's suspended.
Yeah, it still enters play with a suspension counter. So anything that says enter play happens.
Really? I
Yep.
thought suspends it.
What suspends it, it doesn't become a creature until.
I don't think it
3 turns.
interplays until it comes out of suspension.
Is suspension like an exile?
Suspension enters play according to the guy that was playing a CDH deck on Saturday.
Okay.
I do not know this man.
Yeah. I don't know either. I'm asking because I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
So you're just doing 1 extra damage to me is what you're getting
No,
at.
because I'll probably buff my creature. But let's make sure that's how it works.
It's cast after all this the time counters are removed.
It doesn't. So when does it interplay now?
It says suspend is a keyword ability in Magic that allows you to pay a specific mana cost and exile a card with a number of time counters on it. And then you can cast it for free once the time counters are removed, is what I'm seeing.
Okay. It was impending? I thought it was the same, but maybe impending's different.
Okay. That's suspend keyword or suspension.
So what do you have to do to get rid of suspend? I have things that get rid of suspend.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you remove one,
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I believe it said.
So it's kind of like vanishing almost.
Probably, yeah.
Impending is different.
Okay.
Impending, it does enter play. You choose to cast spells for it enters with end time counters on it and isn't a creature until the last is removed, so it does enter.
Okay, so you're just
It's
doing,
essentially an enchantment.
so you're doing 3 damage to me
Yes.
Okay.
because it became a copy of this.
Your commander, yep.
Yeah.
So we got the rest of the abilities.
No, it's yes, 3.
Oh, no.
And I will pass.
You copy somebody else's. So he copied this, so then he could
You
get
can have
the...
your of combat on your turn up to 1. Oh, up to, so you could choose 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted the exile, is what he wanted.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
He
yeah.
likes the exile.
You
stuff.
passed? Sorry about that. Okay.
It'd be pretty bad if you had to do it. You know what I mean? Like if you only have one creature and you had to turn it into
I mean, it's not totally bad.
it might be if you like your creature.
If everybody else only has shitty creatures.
Yeah.
Do I take the free suspend or do I get a poison counter on Jay? What do you think, Jay?
Oh, you're asking Jay. I'm gonna vote no poison.
Well, it's
on
either
me.
3 damage to you, and I have a card with impending doom coming your way.
I wish I would have put this out sooner because I realized
3
it has
regular
white man on
damage?
it, but I think I just
Yeah.
gained it last
I'd
turn.
probably
So
rather take 3 regular damage than any poison.
poison's interesting.
I hate poison. It's like the...
Could you add it inside the app instead of?
I don't know.
It probably is a thing to do it, but
I was just wondering.
All right.
When I watched the guy, the commander zone or whatever, they played all 4 decks. They played it. They were done with like an hour and 38 minutes.
They
It was
edit a
wild.
lot out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do.
And they know exactly what's on the top of their deck, so they just call it as they flip it. I'm like,
Jay, I'm gonna go ahead and go to combat and just attack with a 1/1. You don't take damage though.
I take poison.
You take 1 poison. And then my
keep
post-combat
the
main
poison
phase.
over there.
Actually, I'm gonna roll this thing. There you go.
Just do that so they're all the same color.
yeah.
Nothing. Okay, I want to pay 4.
It was 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, bring out my Mr. Necrogen Rotpriest. He has Toxic 2, so you get 2 poison counters with Toxic 2. But whenever a creature I control with Toxic deals combat damage to a player, they get an additional poison counter.
So you said time counters go down every time, Joe, or suspend counters?
Suspend counters.
Suspend counters
I
are
don't know
different.
about time counters. I'll pass turn.
Time counters you just change. You just add to them or do things.
Untap everything.
Jay never made me lose my 3 life.
From what?
I
He
drew
did
the
not,
card.
you're right. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to play honestly.
Thank you.
You brought your commander out?
I did.
You should have done that and then swung.
He doesn't have Toxic. He has Infect.
Can look at the top
different.
card.
Don't like either.
I know.
What's considered a creature's type?
You're playing CPDH.
After the dash.
Gotcha.
It's like $20.
That's more than mine costs.
I know.
It's interesting. So like,
The first part is
These
the
are my
cards,
lands
right?
from the
so killer
90s.
does 3 damage to every
So I'd have to
creature
spend
and
money on
each other
lands.
creature that shares a creature type with it. That's pretty decent. So 3 damage to all creatures of the type.
So you
like
pick
that.
like human or whatever, and that would be
Pick
the
alien.
creature type.
Yeah, alien. Pick artifact.
That's not a creature
Pick
type.
snake.
Pick snake.
And what's his thing? A zombie?
Phyrexian, zombie, cleric. So you have 3 choices.
Wow.
Okay.
That's weird. I have another Phyrexian cleric. Construct. That's what you need to choose. Yeah, I have that in.
Play that.
That's a cool card.
Pay 2
I
life
think
to
I
not
have
have
it.
it be
I think it's
tapped.
in my dollar.
Okay, so you can pay 2 life. Does
it's
that
mana,
have
but
it
it's
come out
also a
tapped?
creature.
I like it.
Then I will tap.
What'd you pay? What'd you do?
Right. I paid 2 life, so this land got
Untapped.
not tapped, and then I
Okay.
used it. Play my commander.
Don't like that.
When he enters, I mill 3 cards, then may put an artifact card from among them into my hand.
Don't. Land. All land.
Sure. Oh, cool. Optimus Prime.
No.
Let's read it. Let me read it. You get to reveal them.
How dumb is it?
6. More than meets the eye for 5, which is to convert it. At the beginning of each end step, bolster 1. Or choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Don't like that. When Optimus Prime dies, return it to the battlefield converted under its owner's control. So if it dies, you just flip it.
Yeah,
He comes back as a truck.
and then you can convert him back again, I think. I watched somebody play
Yeah.
him.
Living Metal. As long as it's your turn, this vehicle is also a creature. Trample. Whenever you attack, bolster 2. So whatever's lead boost defense gets 2 plus 1 plus 1 counters. The chosen creature gains trample until end of turn. When that creature deals combat damage to a player, convert Optimus Prime, so he keeps switching back and forth.
Yeah, it's like he never dies. So once he's out, he's out.
You have to exile him.
Don't like that.
I will pass. Well, wait, I still have combat.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You said pass. I'm
I
untapping.
forgot this thing when an artifact.
Did you try
enters-
rolling a die also?
Don't help him. Jeez. We don't like Jay.
This,
What do you
up to
say,
one
Jay?
target creature you control gets +1/+1 gains haste until end of turn. So I can choose the die that I just played.
Mm-hmm.
Then transform this if you control 4 more artifacts, which I now do.
Oh, cool. We should. I watched the TikTok or the reels of the one guy where he had the clear things, and he was like, "I have 2 cards in here that are double-sided."
Yeah.
He's like, "Why are you playing with? What are those sleeves there?" He's like, "Clear sleeves."
There's now a land that can tap for 1 red, or I can pay 2 mana and a red and tap it, and until end of turn, target creature gains haste. It gets +X+O, where X is the number of artifacts I control.
Jesus.
God. And Optimus Prime has trample.
I can't wait for Josh to get farewell and artifact.
Why? Get rid of 2 artifacts I have.
Except Josh has no white.
Correct.
Play a rock
Not yet.
crystal, which I can use for mana with red, white, or blue.
How did he pay for that?
Soul
Tap
Ring.
this and my soul ring.
Shenanigans.
So did you not attack?
I'm not even to attack yet.
I thought that was at the beginning of attack.
No. This
Oh, it was
just
just when
I
you
played
play,
that,
it gets haste and
And think
+1
he
+1.
had passed
Okay.
his
Yeah, it already
turn.
I did
passed.
not. I stopped in the middle of saying
That's your redo.
That's my redo.
Yeah.
What poison counters that? I need endless shenanigans.
When can you roll this? Just anytime? On your
Anytime,
turn?
anytime.
Yeah.
As a sorcery, I think.
Might make sense to do it before combat. Let's see.
Yeah, roll it. Let's play block. See what.
Unless you want to take someone's...
There you
You
go.
could copy my guy and give Josh 3 poison counters, because he has no blockers.
That's a good point. I could totally do that.
Why would you do
Totally
that?
do that.
I'm going to go to combat.
I mean, you could attack me too, but I could just
Why?
block.
Yeah, give Joe the poison.
I can block him because I have a 1/5.
Yeah, but then he gets,
He doesn't have infect. He has toxic. Yeah.
Right, okay, so that wouldn't do anything.
No.
Yeah, I will make him a copy of.
You could do the Time Lord too.
Yeah, that's complicated.
It is.
I just want to do infect.
Okay.
I'll make him a copy of that,
Okay.
and then I will attack Josh with it.
Okay. You don't take damage. Wait,
Cool.
you do. I'm sorry, you do. You take 1 damage
3 poison.
and 3 poison.
Okay,
Okay, Jay.
and I can still look at the top card because I have that thing just to do it.
What thing?
This thing lets me look at the top card of my deck every time.
Now you can roll the die
I will roll
if
it
you
down.
wanted.
Nothing.
How many do you need to be able to play off the top of your deck?
I need to attach this as
Oh,
equipment,
to a creature.
which would cost me 2 in blue. To do.
Are you done?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
That's turn 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Beginning of turn 5, because I haven't missed a land drop yet. Yeah. And I have
I'm
Three
gonna
extra lands to get right now,
play
but-
Furry Calm Snarl, enters battlefield tapped because I can't
Yeah.
reveal a mountain or a plain, sadly. I like that card. I think I'm gonna put that into play here. I'm gonna do this, to tap this, to make this 3. That'll be my blue. I'll do this.
oh, brutal.
Tap that. I'm going to put Time Beetle in as Skulk. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. It's a 1/1. It has Parallel Universe, so whenever a Time Beetle deals combat damage to a player, time travel for each suspended card you own and each permanent you control with a time counter on it, you may add or remove a time counter.
That's when it attacks.
When it does combat damage to a player.
Okay.
I am going to then play tap 3, red, blue, and a 1, and play Idris Soul of Tardis, vanishing 3, imprint. When she comes out of the Tarbis, enter the battlefield, exile another artifact you control with Idris leaves the battlefield. Idris has all activated and triggered abilities of this exiled card and gets XX, where the X is the exiled card's mana value. So I'm going to do this for artifact. So we'll get +3, +3.
So this gets exiled, which means it loses its time counter.
Does it?
Yep. Because the card is exiled.
But it still has all the...
Yeah, so she'll get a time counter when you rest it or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. That's interesting. That's fine for now.
And I think she would come out unrested.
Okay.
Because you're exiling that card, playing that one, and it
Yeah.
has all those abilities.
Yeah.
And then she gets vanishing 3, so she disappears in 3 turns.
And I'm assuming that's like impending or anything else where at the beginning of your upkeep it ticks.
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, vanishing.
I am then going to... Andre, what do you got over there? 0/4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
attack.
upkeep.
Do you have... I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack with my Beetle and my 10th Doctor.
You can, if you'd like, because of the plane we're on, transform one of them into...
I want to roll for that stupid thing before I attack. Sorry.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Now
cool.
we vote.
I don't know what this was at. 1. Cool.
Yeah.
So whenever chaos ensues, starting with you, each player votes for a creature you don't control. Exile each creature with the most votes or tied for most votes. So what's a good thing to exile? That's a stupid creature.
Joe's commander.
Joe's commander is pretty sucky.
But it would just come back as its commander.
Josh's commander.
It's one he doesn't control.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to vote for one you don't control. Okay, so you can't vote for yourself. That makes sense.
Starting with you, each player votes for a creature I don't control. It says you don't control, as in me.
Like, we can't vote for your
Correct.
creatures at all, or we just
Correct.
can't vote for our own?
I think
It
it's
says, starting with you, each player votes for a creature you don't control.
Oh,
Josh doesn't.
Yeah, I would say they don't control
Yep.
otherwise.
yep. Dang. That's good. I should have been rolling the die for that.
Yep. So you could choose more than one. Obviously, Joe's not going to choose his.
Correct.
And if there's a tie, they just all go away. So,
Yeah.
so there won't be a tie because
One of us will make sure there's not.
Yeah.
There's 4 creatures. There's more than... so, like, we could each vote for one, but...
True. Well, I'll vote for Joe's, I guess. He would still have to pay for it to come out and lose a bunch of mana for it. So
true.
I vote
Yep.
for Joe's. Matt.
If I vote for Jay's commander, will you also vote for Jay's commander?
Yes.
I'll vote for Jay's commander.
Oh, wait.
You would just agree,
I'm just
my
gonna,
dog.
I know, but then I'm going to lose mine anyways if you would just vote for mine, right?
Yeah.
If I didn't
Because
agree.
Jay's then going to vote for...
Because they'll both
I
go
thought that
away.
would beat the tie.
No.
No.
Be both of them.
But that's the, otherwise I just lose mine. At least makes
Correct.
Jay lose something.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
you
I'll-
give me something I might want to vote for.
Okay.
Like maybe Matt's commander.
And then just Joe, and then just Jay's goes away? That wouldn't make any sense, Jay. That doesn't help you.
No, I'm saying if Joe votes for Matt's commander and I vote for Matt's commander,
Then only my commander goes away.
it'll be the winner.
Double twist.
My vote is contingent on whether you agree, because if you don't agree, I'm going to vote for something else.
That's tough. Because if Jay lies to me and votes for my commander, well, if you're just going to vote for my commander, then if I don't agree with you,
Correct.
yeah, okay, yeah, vote for Jay's.
I'll vote for Jay's.
Jay?
I will vote. It's my turn.
Oh, okay, go.
Thank you.
Well, you said you vote for
Jay,
Jay's, so...
We go in turn order. Now I get the vote. Jay's commander.
Okay. Joe's commander.
All right,
Okay.
they both get exiled.
Because, yeah, otherwise it was either going to be yours and mine or yours and Jay's.
Yeah.
I'm not going to copy anybody's because it doesn't make sense to.
We probably should exile. Oh no, you got a lot of land.
Or when you
Never mind.
copy, do I keep all my stuff too?
I can't even use his
No,
ability.
it becomes an exact copy.
Okay.
Of
Just spend a defender.
Okay, so I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I will attack you with my 10th Dr. Joe, and I'll attack Jay with my Beetle. You
He has
can't-
summoning sickness.
Yeah.
You're right, so I can't attack with him.
Correct. So you're just attacking me?
So, yes, I'll just attack you.
3 damage?
Yep, and whenever you attack, you exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Non-land card.
Mhm.
Okay.
Comes in with suspend 3.
Yeah, put 3 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend.
Hopefully you're going to remember what the differences are.
I'm
Because that one's not suspend, and this one is.
That's why I'm putting these little markers on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I think that's everything I can do this turn. So I thought I was going to attack with
I
him
have 2
too.
creatures. One was from the thing.
Yeah. I am good to pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Mill 3 cards.
So I had some.
Then if they're 20, which there is not.
Can my TARDIS not block because he's not manned, I'm guessing?
Correct. Draw.
You can crew it though with the one.
The
At the
Beetle.
beginning of your pre-combat phase, mill 3 cards.
It's more than one crewing, isn't it? 3?
Crew 2.
2,
Is the beetle a 2/1?
3.
It's a 1/1.
It has to have 2 power.
Oh, is that what is considered power, the left section?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have 2 1/1s to crew it, but that other girl or whatever can, I think.
She's a 1 and then 1/1.
So what's the +3/+3 then?
That's for the cost of this, because it takes for the exiled card and gets plus XX, where the X is the exiled card's mana value.
Well, then she's a 4/4 then, or whatever.
Gotcha. Oh, it's the I was thinking mana cost, Joe.
Oh no, yeah.
I would just block with her then at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay 1 and take 3 damage to put this in my hand. These get milled.
Question, Matt. So when she leaves, I'm assuming these will start over again.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
it says
okay.
to put the exile back into play,
Yeah.
then yeah, it would start over. Like you just played it again.
Yep.
I will pay
What's this girl do?
black green.
Rose.
2. I'll play Death Reap Ritual. Morbid, at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, I may draw a card.
There's the 11 doctors in here. He's his own deck. Yeah, because he had the weird War Doctor, which was in between 11 and 12.
Yeah, I think I think that deck has almost all the doctors in it, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Because they all do time stuff.
A lot of them do.
Okay.
It's a lot to track.
Yeah, it is.
Do I swing at Joe, I guess? Because I'm not going to swing with him. I could.
Yes, Death Touch.
Yeah, let's go a 2/2 at Joe and a 2/5 Death Touch at Jay.
Commander
That's not so
damage.
bad. Commander damage, Jay.
I don't know if it matters, but
Whenever he attacks, mill 3 cards.
get wrecked, Jay.
I'm going to go to my end step. At the beginning of my end step, you may exile any number of cards, 4 more types, put a permanent on the battlefield with a finality counter.
It's that guy. Okay. Permanent from the 4 you exiled, right? Or the 4 more types you exiled?
Huh?
Is it one of the ones that you exiled?
Yes, that I can put into play.
Yep. 1. Oh my god, Hunter Queen.
2, 3.
That's bad.
Is that?
Yeah.
Why?
It makes a bunch
4.
of wasps with Death Touch when it comes in.
So I'll exile these 4. I'll put Hornet Queen into play with a finality counter. When Hornet Queen enters, create 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and Death Touch.
Wow.
Yep.
Don't like that.
Yep.
Bunch of 1/1 chaos.
Flying Death Touch.
And that's it.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Alright, so I'm
Wait
doing
for
top
turn.
left finality counter.
What's finality?
If it dies, it's I think it's exiled instead. So I can't just keep replaying it from my graveyard.
Second finality.
I don't think you can.
No.
Quiet down, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Okay.
Josh, do you think you could give Jay a boner?
Oh, yeah.
The confidence. Oh, yeah. No problem.
All day.
He might not enjoy it.
I'm certain I won't.
Well, your body's saying otherwise, Jay.
Quite sure.
Enough rubbing and he's going. he's gonna fight it, but I can make it happen.
I'll pay 3 to bring out.
I'm pretty sure that's
Just
sexual
in.
assault, though.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And then I'll move to
Matt, you didn't roll this, Matt.
Yeah, I forgot. That's my
Yeah.
own fault.
I'm gonna start by rolling.
Oh, and I
this,
redo.
See what happens.
That's full rolling, Matt. Good job.
Planeswalking.
We're going to Lux Foundation Library. Playing the library. Players have no maximum hand size. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card.
Oh,
Chaos.
like
Whenever chaos ensues, put a shadow counter on a target creature. A creature with a shadow can block or be blocked
Only
by
by other
only
creatures with
creatures
shadow.
with shadow.
that's when chaos ensues.
Yes.
I don't like these cards.
Well, that sucks. I don't want Joe to get that.
I don't want you to get that.
What?
I don't want you to get that.
I don't want Joe to get
I
that.
don't want anybody to get it.
Correct.
It's bad.
The shadow.
Jay,
Then you wouldn't be able to block.
if I attack you with my Mambo, will you not block it so I can get a card?
No, he has infect.
Are you kidding?
It's just one
Doesn't he have
poison.
summoning sickness?
This guy does. This guy does.
Oh, okay.
He was out.
No, well,
You know what? I gotta get a
100%.
-1/-1.
He already hit 0.
I know, but then he'll be at 3 life.
It'll be a -1/3.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He'll heal my guy. When I attack him, he'll give him kisses.
I really don't want infects.
I'll let you attack me and not so you can get a card. I won't block.
Will you literally do that?
Yeah. I promise.
He's gonna attack with a transformer.
That's fine. That's fine. I have 34 life, so
The only creature I have has 0 power. So
I'll go to combat and I'll attack with my Blight Mamba.
fine.
Okay.
I take 1 infect.
Yeah, I get to draw a card.
20% dead. Whatever.
This is good. This is good. Do I play this now? Do I play this now? I think I do.
Wow.
Arcane Signet.
Wow.
Yeah, I drew it. All because of you, Jay.
Jeez.
And I tapped my Arcane Signet to kill Jay. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Color in your commander's identity. Okay. I will, do I pay that to try and re-roll and get off this plane?
Would this be considered a color's identity too? White, I'm guessing.
Because it's
Okay.
your,
If you have nothing else to do, you could also put a shadow counter on like your dude with
if
impact.
I get a chaos.
You could also use that to reroll the die.
Yeah, that's what he's
That's why
saying.
I'm trying to go for a chaos to get a shadow. I
Yeah.
probably should. I don't think I can do anything else with it. I feel really bad though if it
I almost feel very bad too.
Because of that stupid thing.
Okay.
What would you do? Just infect us and kill us?
No,
one
if
more
I was
time?
going to be upset if it planeswalk, because then Jay
So
won't
that
get
would
his
lose that
card.
ability that we bargained for.
I'm just gonna say, then it would just slowly tick us down with this venom or whatever.
Oh, not slow. Because he'll bring this out and then it's double.
Only for toxic. And these guys don't have toxic, so they can't deal double.
You passed, right?
Yes, past turn day.
Okay.
I'm super happy I got mana. I can actually recast my commander now.
Very excited.
Very nice.
Very good.
Bring commander back out.
That's pretty good.
Can't attack Matt because stupid death touch flying thingies.
You can attack me.
Okay.
You don't have greater power, so because it's a 1/1, yours is a 1/1, so you can kill my Time Beetle.
But you can attack me. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want
What
to.
if there's a common card that gives your creatures first strike?
You need a card that just gives
Probably
everything.
equipment.
Yeah.
Just give everything -1/-1. And kills all of them, or -2/-2.
No, don't do that. My snake. My snack.
I'm gonna play Urza's Saga.
Are they all insects?
Chapman
Oh, interesting. I could play killer and kill them all, Joe.
Oh.
I don't know if that's worth it.
Tap that for
I mean, right now he's untouchable with those things.
I know.
Or you gotta throw 5 creatures into it, him. But, I don't
Maybe I
know.
won't block.
What's that?
Maybe I won't block.
Maybe. Maybe.
2 cards.
A chance to kill someone's commander? Yeah, with a 1/1.
I've changed, I think, 4 cards in this, so it's not like crazy by any means.
Jordan's Familiar.
I mean, they're good. Precons are good.
2/2 with flying. Historic spells cost 1 less to cast. That's artifacts, legendaries, and sagas.
You didn't tell me you were gonna play that. Now I have to block you.
Oh,
I'm just kidding,
I
Jay.
can't attack with that this turn. It doesn't have haste.
I know, but still.
Yeah, then I'll go to combat.
Okay. Can you hit me with that then?
I can attack with it. Won't do any damage, but I'll get the benefit of the draw.
Do you have death touch, Joe? No.
It won't, Jay.
Do you have to do damage?
Combat damage to a player, yeah.
Okay.
You can give it haste.
I can. If I want to spend the mana. Let me do that. I might not want to play that, but I already played it. 2, 3. Man, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, and tap that. Give this haste and plus X equal number of artifacts I control, so +4, so it's a 6/2. And I'm attacking you with it.
Okay. That doesn't have vigilance.
Get that out of here.
Draw.
I kind of want to watch Jumanji now.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this.
Yeah, get us out of here.
Nope.
You can pay a mana to roll again.
I don't have any mana.
What is it, 1 and 6?
What is Urza Saga? Is that a land?
It's
Oh.
a land and a saga.
Oh, okay.
I'll cast it, Josh.
What's phase 1?
You can tap it for one
I'll tap.
uncolored mana.
Oh, okay.
Colorless mana.
Okay.
Upkeep.
Yep, thank you.
Drop.
I heard the Switch 2 price leaked.
How much is it?
It's supposed
Gotta be 400.
to be announced Thursday, is it
Yeah,
rumor?
it all leaked online. I guess it's supposed to be able...
I mean, they've been sitting at 300 for quite a while on their
Yeah.
consoles.
So can I tap this, Matt, because it's this card also, and add a time counter? Add an
It has
amount
those
of
abilities.
things equal to the... But it doesn't have any time counters on it, or because when it entered, how would that work? Should have got time counter on this?
If it gets all the abilities of the card under it.
Yeah.
Imprint. Enters the battlefield. Exile another target. Boop. Idris has all activated and triggered abilities.
So when enters, it gets a time count or a counter on
Enters.
it.
So it gets a time counter.
So I should have put time counter on it. Okay. Because I want to use it as a mana. I want to tap it and use it as a mana.
Okay.
So this would be my time counter. That's vanquishing. So I'm going to tap that. And I'm going to tap this for a white. And I'm going to bring in Rose. Rose gets +1/+1 for each time counter on it, which she has none. Whenever Rose attacks, put a time counter on it. For each suspended card you own and each other permanents you control with a time counter on it. Doctor's Companion. Yep, haven't used that yet. I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. And these will be mountains, and then the other two. So this becomes a 4. I'm gonna play Sorcery. Killer deals 3 damage to a target creature and each other creatures that share a creature type with it. So insect.
Okay.
And do 3 damage to that, and then 3 damage to all others. You're welcome, everybody.
Only insects?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, because that was the name that made sense.
Okay.
Nice.
You can be like insect, zombie, snake birds. Kill off all of
I wish.
insect, zombie, snake bird, alien guys.
I am going to then attack with...
Insect.
No.
No. Do I want to... Do I like that? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack. Attack with 2 things. I'm gonna attack Matt with that because you can't block it.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna attack. What do you have over there, Joe?
2/2 with infect.
What does that do?
Instead of dealing damage, it gives you -1/-1 counters.
So if I attack you and you block with it, does it give me -1/-1?
Mm-hmm.
But then it dies, right?
If I blocked with it, yep. If you have more than
Hey,
2
Josh.
damage.
If you're swinging out anyway, you can use her to crew this. And start with another 2/4.
Thank you, Matthew.
So just rest her. There you go.
That would get rested too then. The TARDIS, right? Because
If he's attacking.
Yeah, if he's attacking with it, yeah.
I can just use it up as a block, though, right?
No, because it's until end of turn. You could crew it on someone else's turn if you wanted to wait and use it as a blocker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might do that. What way does it make sense to attack here? Do I attack Joe and he gives me minuses, or do I attack Jay? I mean, he can block just to block, I guess.
Yeah. Just nothing would happen.
I'll attack you, Joe, with that one. My 3/5 guy. And so I have questions of this, because it says whenever Time Beetle deals combat damage to a player, time travel. What can I do this first so I get the guy out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you get to choose if they're both.
Okay. So when you attack,
Well, actually, this happens first regardless because this is when attacking, and this
okay.
is when it
So
does
whenever you
damage.
attack, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Put 3 time counters on it. So non-land card, hopefully. Creature, alien, cool. So he gets time counter on him. Trace. Don't even know what he does. He's a 2/2 alien. Emerge 5. What's emerge? You may cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and paying a merge cost reduced by creature mana value. When adipose offspring enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white alien creature token if adipose offspring emerge cost was paid instead of create.
So that one's not a time counter; it's a suspend counter.
Gotcha. Yeah, suspend.
So I would use a white one and put it next to this one because that one's also
I
suspend.
don't have.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to help. I promise.
I guess I'll do that and make this my.
No, that's very confusing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, see? So I'm marking it.
Do you have more yellow?
I have 1 more yellow.
2 yellow for suspend. There you go. Put a 2 there.
Yeah, but this is vanquishing, which is not suspending.
You want my markers?
Holy crap.
They're red.
Or put all your suspends and put your suspends like over here then or something.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You advance them by 1. So this goes to 1. This goes to 2.
Yeah, I was wondering what this guy does.
I'm not worried about him yet.
The emerge looks like an alternate casting cost. But if you already cast it, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
Yeah. Correct. It's like a delayed casting cost, I believe.
Okay.
No, that was suspend. I don't know what emerge is.
You can also, for each suspended card you own, and each permanent you control the time counter, you may add or remove. So you can add 1 here and 1 here.
Yep, that was the plan. So I like that. Is it just time counters or is it anything?
Yeah, it's just suspend and just time.
Okay, cool.
So you wouldn't be able to keep her out longer.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be cool if we could. Though.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping it would do. I think that, and then I'm gonna roll the thingy, right?
Yeah.
Chaos.
Oh my god.
You get to put a shadow token on something? Cool. Don't even know what that does.
They can only block or be blocked by shadow.
It doesn't have to be your creature. Just saying.
Yeah. So it probably
On
makes
this
sense
guy.
to do this guy so then I can just continue to
100%.
Oh, yeah.
attack and pull things out with time. Cool, okay. And that is my turn there, boys.
That was a turn.
Huh?
That was a turn.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Did anything? No thing died that turn, right?
No.
Any of the turns. Dang.
No.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. No 3. 2, 3.
When she goes to 0, she dies.
Yeah.
So pretty much I have 1 more turn to use her.
Draw.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm
Free
fine with
combat
that.
phase. Mill 3.
Should have attacked with her because she's a 6/6, but I wanted to kill all of Nat's things and get out.
What'd you
Bros.
do for instead?
I used her to do my sorcery mana to help the board. Y'all are welcome.
Thanks.
Remember that. You guys won't. That's fine.
Oh, wait, everyone's targeting me for some reason.
I didn't target you.
Like
I guess kind of I
Copper
did.
deck is the scariest deck.
I'll just let those
Infect is gross.
It's not that bad.
I want to play my popper deck still.
Too.
Yeah.
Matt needs to get his stupid 4 cards.
I have 4 cards. Matt has
2.
more than that, I think. He's only missing 2.
Just play it then. It's 2 cards.
Put 2 lands in it.
Jeez, what cards are you
Play a
missing?
land for turn.
Oh, wait. Did you draw cards? Because you hit me and Matt.
No, I didn't. Thank you.
So you draw, it's for each, when a creature hits. Right?
Whenever a creature you control.
Yep.
Does that trigger more than once?
I believe
I think so, yeah.
Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card, right?
I think
So-
when it says whenever a creature, then it's for each creature that does it. I'm
Cool.
pretty sure.
I like that.
Remember that helped you now, Josh.
Yeah, did I play a land then? I guess.
I have no idea what you
Well,
did
how many
on your
lands?
turn.
How many lands are we up to at this point?
Don't look at me. I missed a couple.
You'd have one more.
So I'm good. So I have the right amount.
You can add a land. I don't think you played a land.
Okay.
This is redo.
Yep.
This is your redo, Josh.
I don't like this land.
Don't play it.
It's tap it, pay 1 life.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, or
That's
add or
gross.
colorless.
Is there an alternate thing you can do with it?
Sacrifice it to draw a card.
Maybe do that. You don't have to do it this turn.
I'm not going to use it for my redo.
Oh yeah, you are. You already drew the cards.
It doesn't mean that wasn't a
100%.
redo.
You already passed.
That wasn't a redo.
Yes, it was.
No, you're
We'll vote.
crazy.
Jay, is that a redo?
You're
If
crazy.
you already passed and you go back...
And I already drew my cards and did my upkeep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a redo.
And I'm including that in my redo.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm including this in my redo. Enters tapped. Just kidding. I don't know if it does. I can't read from over here.
Can I continue with my turn?
Sure.
I really wish this would have
That's
stayed
your
on,
redo, though.
on the top of the deck.
To play my turn.
Really.
Yeah. To continue with it.
It's really good.
Target opponent loses 1 life for each spider you control.
Oh, wow. That sounds like fun. I'll like make a spider deck. So I think for the push-ups, what I'm going to do, because going past 31 is going to be a lot, is when I get to the first of a month is reset back to 10, and then once I get to 11, start to climb again. I think that's what I want to do.
What? I wasn't
I
listening.
think for the push-ups, since we're doing one, I've been doing 1 more per day.
Yep, same.
It's almost to 14 now today. When I get to the 31st, because that's a lot, if I can do all 31, I think I may reset on the 1st of the month, so like on February 1st, and go back to like 10.
And then
And
once
then once
you
I
hit
get to the
11,
11th, go back up again. Yeah.
That might not be the. That might not
That
be
way
a
you're
bad
never
idea.
doing more than 31, because
Yeah.
more than that, I don't. Maybe I'll get to the 31 and be like, I can do 32. But I don't feel like that's going to happen though right now.
And then you'll be doing 365.
No big deal. Then I have to actually track like what day of the year it is versus what the date is. That I can barely keep track of what the date is now. So
It has weird wording on this card.
Jay, there's a show on HBO Max. Oh,
Okay.
Do they stay exiled until this leaves?
So it'd be kind of like tucked under it, and then if that dies, it kind of like
Gotcha. Can I tuck commanders underneath of that?
yeah.
I don't know, because this is exile.
I'm going to declare attack.
Exile what permanent of that person controls
I'm
until...
going to swing at Josh with a 2-2.
Until this
play.
leaves.
But
It's a
when
creature.
when you exile commander, does that...
Oh no!
Do
If you
something
exile
else.
commander, they can put it back in their command zone.
Josh, I'm swinging at you with a 2-2.
I can crew and block that, right?
You can.
And then you.
Yeah.
There you
Sorry.
And the alien would die.
And then the alien dies.
Okay. Remember, I left Josh with no defenders.
I know.
Remember
Those are
that.
creatures that can attack now.
No, these are suspended.
Suspended.
Okay. Well, I'm remembering. Look at all this mana Matt has. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. That's too much mana being paid.
Black. I'll play Noxious Gear Hulk. When Noxious Gear Hulk enters, you may destroy another target creature. I'll destroy that.
Oh.
If a creature is destroyed this way, you gain life equals to its toughness, so I'll gain 5 life.
Oh.
It has Shadow. It has to go.
Doesn't have
Can you
to
target
be
it, or it just blocked and...
Correct.
Okay, it's not...
It can't be
It's
blocked
not
or be
hexproof
blocked,
or whatever.
except by
Yeah.
creatures with Shadow.
Okay. No more shadows. I forgot it had shadow already. Jeez.
Yeah, I might mill myself.
That's fun.
It's not
Remember, you could roll and make shadow on your guy too.
I don't really want
Attempt
to.
to. Attempt to
Let's
make
roll.
shadow.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, nothing. That's planes walking, baby. There's one episode where they play on this in the Tellurian Community College, and the professor just the entire time he's like, "Wow, this adds so much to the game!" Like every time they roll, isn't this just exhilarating? They had the amount they had was like they had a huge stack.
Oh,
of them.
really? They must have a bunch of other ones.
I mean, they
guessing.
probably have everything, yeah. But yeah, they had a ton of them, and he's just like, "Wow, this is so exciting! I can't believe so much is happening." And the ones they had were really like pointless. Like these ones seem to be effective because like.
Yeah.
I can attack Josh next turn and get 2 cards to draw off this.
Oh, I get to draw a card.
No, because you didn't do combat damage to
You're right.
Josh.
Thank you.
Unfortunately.
No, that's all right. But a creature died, so I get to draw a card.
Oh, there you go. 2 creatures died. Is it just once, though?
I don't get to draw it yet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
At the beginning of each end step.
Okay. If a creature died, draw a card?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's only once per turn,
Okay.
but it could be every turn.
Hmm. So you should have... Oh.
Nothing else died.
On Josh's turn, you should have drawn
What died?
all your bees.
Oh.
Or did he exile them?
No, he killed them.
I killed him.
Yeah, I should have drawn one.
Well, you've already
Take a
milled.
redo.
He's already milled a ton of cards. I mean, he could, I guess.
Yeah, it
draw a
it
card.
would be something else because I milled cards. It's fine.
I didn't realize. I thought it was just on your turn. I didn't realize it was on her
The
turn.
beginning of every end step. What should I bring from back from my graveyard? Out of these 3. This one's pretty cool because it's going to give me 3 1/2 spiders. This one's kind of cool because it's probably going to mill and kill me out of the game because I would mill 10. But then at the beginning of my upkeep, I get a random card from my graveyard, and if it's a creature, it goes into play.
I put you on a real big timer, I guess.
And this one just gives you guys crows.
Ooh, crows. They have
2/2
goat,
goaded.
right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I do like crows. But then that Josh can block.
No, they come in tabbed.
Okay, perfect.
No, they do.
I know, I'm saying that's perfect.
What are you taking me, Joe?
You're at this point, you're the biggest threat.
I can draw cards.
So,
So this is group hug if I play the thing, right?
It is, yeah. People can't be mad.
Which will incentivize you not to attack me?
What's that?
Which will incentivize you not to attack me? I mean, the birds you can't already.
yeah, the
Yeah,
birds.
the birds.
Everyone wants birds, or do I gamble?
I mean,
I kind of want to gamble.
Matt.
What? Don't gamble?
I'm drawing a bird. I'm just kidding.
He'll come out soon. He'll
Too
come out
late.
soon, probably. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my end step, and I'm gonna mill, or not mill, but exile.
You don't want to roll for the foundation?
Here you
did.
rolled.
One.
oh, there's only.
The 1 and 1.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why it never comes up.
Yeah. What are you doing, man? What is this magical thing you're doing that you're chancing?
3/4 artifact land. I'm gonna exile these, and then put this into play with a finality counter on it. When it comes into play, mill 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna self mill.
Okay.
And at the beginning of my upkeep, choose a card at random in your graveyard. If it's a creature card, put it into the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand.
At random?
Yep.
Wow.
I told you I'm gambling.
Into your from your graveyard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
That's at the beginning of your upkeep, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh, how fun. Oh, how fun.
Don't like that.
Jay, if something has +1/+1 counters on it, and it regenerates, does it come back with the +1/+1 counters on it?
I doubt
Or
it.
does it lose all that?
I'm very afraid that I have too many cards that mill me now. Oh, May mill. Sweet.
But is the other one force mill?
This one was a one-time event. This one is force mill.
No, because when
This
you
one's
regenerate,
But this lets you play
don't lose
from
the
your
counters, so you don't lose the
graveyard?
counters.
That's
You
me.
don't lose the
I
counters?
randomly
Lose
get a
any
card.
counters that were on it.
And I will either
Oh,
draw it
you
or
just
play
Brony
it.
you
Jeez.
randomly get a card?
Yeah.
Well, you draw it or you play it?
If it's a creature, it goes into the
I
battlefield.
feel
If
bad
it's
doing
not, I
this,
draw it.
but I gotta attack Josh. Alright, before I attack Josh, I'm going to pay 3 to play Courage and Crisis. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Then proliferate. Alright. Everyone go ahead and get one more poison counter there.
You gonna proliferate us, bro?
I'm going to proliferate us, bro. The poison worsened.
Proliferate.
I don't like that.
No. Okay, then I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to go ahead and attack Josh with both, I guess. So you'll take
Is he gonna put him at 9?
9 poison. Yep, 9 poison. And I'll draw 2 cards.
Why would you? I didn't take any damage though.
That's how.
When they deal combat damage, they deal it in the form of poison counters. So that's them dealing combat damage. Okay, drew my 2 cards. Play my land for turn.
I feel like Matt's gonna get crazy real quick too.
I might mill myself. I don't have that many cards left.
And
It's about halfway.
and then
Yeah, but
I will
being able to
roll
select a
this die.
random card is kind of crazy. I know it's a chance, but
I'm gonna tap a land to try it again. Let's try again.
You should have just took the 2 damage.
I didn't know he was gonna do 9. So he's gonna proliferate me and kill me.
If I have anything, I don't have anything that proliferates. Maybe just don't attack me anymore. I'll pass turn to Jay.
Just leave you on the verge of poison to death.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's like a threat. Like
I just need to get everyone else to 9. Get everyone on the verge of death. You're fine right now.
Okay. Draw a card.
What is main phase 2? You can play sorcery during main phase 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go back doing whatever.
Look at the top. Sweet, okay.
I need one more planes.
what's the mount tape you use? It's called hostage tape.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Terry got some. She doesn't snore
I
now.
proliferated him.
She got it on her own free will. I didn't ask her to or
You can feel the
anything.
poisoning sitting there.
I made fun of her the other night. I was like, "What? You're not even gonna say I love you before we go to bed?" Because she has.
Yeah. They have another tape that has like a slit in it.
It does have a slit in
also.
it. She got it from Walmart, I think.
Oh, then it's not hostage tape.
Yeah.
It's just a tape, yeah.
Pay 2 mana to do the second saga ability on this, which is pay 2 mana and tap it. Create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
Including itself.
Yeah, so right now it would be.
I don't mind
5/5.
this deck, so I might upgrade it a little. I really do not like the Family
Yeah,
Matters
plus
deck I
one,
got.
plus
I think
one
it's bad.
But it's not counters, it's just it gets them for every artifact.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put counters on.
It's just so expensive. Like to play, because you have to pay an additional 2 to get the family and everything. And
So if somebody has something that gets rid of artifacts, does it count as artifact creatures too?
Yes. Anything with artifact.
Why am I a
in the
target?
type.
I'm just asking because you had one out there. Jay has a bunch of artifact
I was like,
creatures.
you killed 4 of my creatures. I just returned the favor.
Yeah.
My Arcane Signet.
This is wild. Poison is wild to me.
Yeah.
Contact me, attack me every turn.
Not for a lot.
No, either have I.
This is the only 10
Zero
kills me.
damage to you.
10 kills you,
Zero
bro.
damage.
No, 10 kills you. That's wild. I feel like 10 is way too low. I feel like it should be 15.
I don't like that it's in my sliver deck.
Because proliferate
Played
is
it
crazy,
every
especially if
round.
something that can just proliferate every turn. It just becomes.
Legendary artifact.
Yeah,
Stupid.
there's nothing. I don't
Enters
think
the
I have anything
battlefield
like
and
that in
mill
this
2
deck.
cards, then draw
How
2
did you
cards.
proliferate earlier?
It's common. It's a common sorcery card.
No, great time. Draw 2 cards.
All this deck is commons.
It's wild.
Should I just try and help Joe win now?
Just don't attack me anymore, Josh, please. Please.
I might do something that will affect multiple people.
Okay.
It's not against you per se.
Okay.
How is it alive as a 0/0?
It has +1/+1 for each artifact he controls, and it counts itself, so it's a 1/1 minimum when it comes out. I was thinking the same thing, but
So, I don't have 8.
Oh my! Quit putting your phone on top of that.
know.
I agree.
I keep dropping it.
It's like the third or fourth
I don't
time.
even want to look at my work phone. I don't know
What's going on there?
You just put it on top of something else.
I think it is the overhead light because if you look, it's mostly Josh and me.
Yeah,
It is, yeah, it must be.
we used to shut it off. Why didn't?
I don't know why we did.
Sweet,
We were
so
going
we
to
can
turn it off
see.
before we started, yeah. Look what I got in my...
Don't you have it on your phone? Google shut off downstairs light.
Yeah, that's not connected anymore.
Why not? Reconnect
No
it,
creature
Joe.
died on your turn, right?
No, I just attacked Josh, and he almost died.
Playing. All right.
Yeah, I'm one away from dead, even though I have 36 life.
Multi-kicker.
Doesn't make any sense.
Give me that for my enchantment deck.
Yeah. You don't have creatures in there, though.
Yeah, I do. Those are artifact creatures.
Oh.
Or enchantment creatures.
Marshall's Anthem. That's expensive. 4, 6, 8, 10. Put that in your sliver deck.
It just depends on how I want to play this. I want to play it both ways, but I can't.
I hurt my rib the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was installing a power outlet in Jonah's room, and like I laid down and like I felt,
Like a new one, or?
yeah, I like just changed it out to one that had USB plugs in it.
They're expensive.
Yeah. And I like leaned on it and like I felt my rib roll, like the bottom rib.
Yeah, that's the floating rib?
Yeah, that one. It moved. I felt it like come like under or above. I was like, oh, so it's really sore right now, tender.
Yeah, floating ribs. Those are great.
So when I hiccup, it hurts.
Yeah.
Unless I stretch out my body first, then hiccup. It doesn't.
You probably bruise the intercostal space. So think of rib meat when you eat ribs.
Yeah.
You're eating the meat, so that's what you bruise. Is the muscle in
It's
between
tender.
intercostal space.
It was very painful the first day. It's
It's
less
weird to
so
think
now.
about that, right? Like eating ribs,
I don't
because
like
it's
it.
just the meat in between the ribs.
sorry, I'm pretty sure I
Like,
No, you're good.
are you attacking or doing something, Jay?
I played this card just now.
Oh my!
Oh,
No.
What does it do, Jay?
you don't want
It's
to
a
know.
2/3 legendary creature, human artificer.
Oh, that's cool.
She has summoning sickness now, but later I can tap her to put 2 ingenuity counters on her. Then I may play an artifact
So you
card.
have to kill her
mana
twice.
value
Yeah.
Less than or equal to the number of counters on her.
Cool.
In your sliver deck?
Now I'm going to attack
Ooh.
Joe.
It's common. I can put this in my PDH deck.
With how many?
It's just 2/2.
Okay. You gonna roll that die too?
No, because I want to draw a card.
Yeah, but then you can roll the die and hope you
You're
get
welcome,
haste.
Jay. I won't block.
Josh, should I put that in my PDH deck?
I don't know what PDH is.
Popper. It's not common.
Yes, it is.
What is it? Ristic Study?
Yeah.
Really? That's insane.
That's crazy.
Most expensive common. Not really.
It's up
It's
there.
up there though.
I love how Josh put 8.
That card. You gonna pay the one? Gonna pay the one?
You're
Guess
gonna
what? I'm gonna just freaking make you discard it. That's what my deck does.
Yes.
Oh, your popper deck does?
Yeah.
Wait,
that's cool.
no, I was going to.
Oh, you already used a redo.
Fine, then I'm not rolling it.
Go ahead, Jay. Roll it.
No, I'm not going to roll it.
Go ahead and roll, Jay.
I don't think I used a redo, really, but whatever.
You want this to be your redo?
No.
Ooh, the 11th Doctor. Or 12th, or whatever number he is. 9th.
Comes in with haste.
I assume somebody else is going to roll before it gets to me. So,
Maybe.
we'll see. And Doctor in all caps. Well, okay.
The 9th Doctor.
The text is all different on it. The font.
Into the TARDIS. Whenever the 9th Doctor becomes untapped during your untapped step, you get an additional upkeep step after this step. That's some bullshit.
Oh, so all of his time things
Yeah.
go down faster.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I played a land.
Or whatever.
See.
I could play this, which is cool for me,
see.
or I could play Farewell.
Oh.
Which doesn't hurt me that bad. If I get rid of all artifacts, enchantments, and exile graveyards,
See a little bit.
it hurts Matt the most.
I hate that card.
And hurts you, because you have a lot of artifacts.
I mean, it makes my deck unplayable. Like, I'll just scoop.
He.
If he exiles my graveyard.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be pretty good to do.
Yeah. Or I could play a different card that lets so no more than one creature can attack you each combat.
Just you?
That
Yep.
might be good.
Oh, okay.
But with poison, so like
If you can block it, you just want
Yeah.
to poison.
it's interesting. Okay. I'm
Until
gonna
they
be
get trample.
I'm gonna be the jerk. I'll do this later because I can do that after, right? So I think I'm gonna combat.
Combat.
Yep. That you can't block that because those all have higher power.
He has a 2/3 and a 5/5
6/6.
6/6.
I know everything. And a 0/4.
Your TARDIS is flying though.
Yeah. Do you have any blockers, Joe?
Nope.
I'll attack with Rose then too.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. So you don't have to attack with the Ninth Doctor. You could just use him to crew the TARDIS
Mm-hmm.
at any point,
Yeah.
and then he would be tapped, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So you keep him safe while still.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll do that.
You don't even get to try this card.
You don't know what's going to happen, so I'm going to deal damage to you, to Matt, and then deal 2 damage to Joe. Whenever Rose attacks, put a time counter on it. And it gets +1/+1 for each time counter.
So it'd be 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever attacks, put a time counter on it for each suspended card you own, which was just 1, and each other permanent you control with a time counter on it, which would be this has a time counter and this has a time counter, so would it get 3 then? Because this is a time counter,
Each suspended, 1. And each permanent you control with a time counter.
and this is a time
More.
counter.
Yep.
Okay, I took 5 from it.
Okay, sorry. Is what it is. It's gonna kill me anyway, so damn poison.
I said I was done attacking you. If you stop attacking me,
I can't attack anybody else. And I draw 2 cards, right? Because of that.
yep.
Hey, the land I wanted earlier, what didn't get. That's a good land. It's like a soul ring almost. But you have to have 5 lands.
Oh, we do though.
Yeah, I already played a land this round though. Could I have attacked with that? That would make sense.
You roll the plane thing if you want.
What?
You roll that die now that you've done your attack.
Yeah. Which I'll probably do.
I get some out of it.
Nothing. I might re-roll it later. I'm gonna tap this for 2.
I might reroll it later. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap this for 1. And then I have to tap a white and a white, and I pay a life. And I'll play farewell. I'm gonna choose exile all artifacts, enchantments, and all graveyards.
Lose your TARDIS dog.
Yep.
It's really disruptive to my game plan.
So
Yeah, I lose 2 lands too.
I have questions about this because she is a artifact also,
What did you choose?
Artifacts, enchantments,
and graveyard.
and graveyard.
Yeah, hurts you and
I mean, I should literally scoop.
I'm
There's
assuming
nothing I'm gonna be able to do.
assuming both of these would go away because she
What happens to this card?
is
It was exiled under it, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
she comes to 0
just
anyway,
remains
so it's
exiled.
whatever.
Okay. It would have happened next turn too.
Because she's a copy of this. She'd be a copy of an artifact. I'm assuming she'd get exiled too. Is my guess.
Yeah.
But then when she gets exiled, the thing comes back into play. Would that un-X? Would that not? I don't know how that works.
The thing was exiled till she dies.
Correct.
Then whatever was exiled will come back.
But it's an artifact.
Interesting. Artifact lands help you somehow?
Because they come as
it
two
wasn't
types.
there when farewell happened, so I think it
okay.
would survive.
So you think it would survive?
Because it wasn't on the
That's my
battlefield
exile.
when you did
Right,
it.
it was
Correct, because
exiled.
it was exiled. Okay, so that would come back
there,
in.
sir.
That sucks.
So would that be entering battlefield again then?
Yeah, because it's returning from exile,
Okay, I
right?
guess so.
Tapped with a time counter on it.
ETBs.
Wait, what do you think it's exiled?
Because
She exiled the card under her.
she would be counted as an artifact because she was on top of rotating fireplace.
No, she's not.
Isn't she a copy of it?
No,
Or is she just...
has all triggered abilities.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Activated
she's not a
trigger
copy.
abilities.
Yeah.
Okay, then never
Oh,
mind.
okay.
So the artifact still stays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
exiled.
Yeah.
She has a 1 on her and then a 2. Cool. She's gonna die anyways next round, so because the
During your upkeep.
vanishing goes away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So I got
then
stuff there.
Yep. Sorry.
Jay, I literally can't play the game now.
You can.
No, I can't.
Guys, look at my lands. They're old. And
Because Josh, I also lost 2 lands.
I tried to put matching ones in as much as I could, but
These ones you already had? Or?
yeah, I found my old stuff from when I was a kid.
I'm gonna pay a mana
That's why
and
they're so
roll.
beat up.
Do you have any snow-covered lands?
I have like one of each. I don't have many.
Sweet, I can shadow something.
Oh my god.
What should I shadow, everybody?
I shouldn't have played low power.
Josh is playing a pre-con.
He's playing a pauper deck.
Correct, but when the MSRP is 70 or 65, like you said, it's like the commander ones, right? They're a little bit better.
I don't know. I feel like my dinosaur deck's probably better than Mothman, even though that was.
What's
70.
crazy
They
is
never proved it.
Mothman is listed so high everywhere. It's
People
like
put a
this.
lot of money into it.
I'm gonna pay 2 to roll this again.
The guy at LT Hobbies, he's like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, Mothman was the first one I bought." He's like, "It's great." He goes, "If you're willing to put money into it."
Another shadow.
Oh my god.
What else should I shadow? I guess her.
Just gonna get one more
This is 2
poison
weeks
out of
Josh
here.
won.
What's that?
This is 2 weeks in a row Josh won.
I haven't won anything.
He won last week.
He hasn't won yet.
Oh, he's
so-
going
I
to.
said I haven't won.
Unless you
Joe
proliferate.
can easily kill me.
Or hit him. How many creatures do you have up?
1 up, so
I
you
can
swing
attack with
both.
2.
Yeah, I would.
Take him out.
After that shenanigans.
Wasn't shenanigans against Joe. And pass.
It wasn't just, I didn't know enchantment. I had 1 artifact. He destroyed me for Arcane Signet.
I feel comfortable calling you
Can I
shenanigans.
get +1/+1, please?
Yes, it was shenanigans against you and Matt, but I felt like that made sense.
Literally everything I've done up till now is done.
Yeah,
Lost a bunch of land too.
Yeah,
Artifact
yeah.
lands.
I lost my enchantment.
it made sense, right? I mean, if it was the other way around.
I mean, you lost barely nothing. So,
yeah, I only lost 2 things. And I knew it wouldn't hurt you that much, so I was like, oh, this ain't gonna hurt Joe that much, so he ain't gonna be mad at me.
Tell him, Joe. He's clearly the threat.
Clearly.
I mean, the thing is, every card I had that makes me mill is now exiled, so I don't.
Your commander does, right?
3.
You know what's really fun is I had a card in my deck that lets me return my graveyard to my deck. But that's all exiled.
Yep.
Josh has one. It's right there's his land.
What's funny is I wish I wouldn't have played that land, because I drew a land that was the stupid planes I needed. It all works.
And now I have 4 mana.
Right down there with Jay. If you were in the opposite shoes, you would do the same.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to be salty about it.
Oh, yeah, I get it. It sucks.
It's
I'm gonna be super upset when this happens. I'm like, I had 40 health.
It would be one thing if I had any other options, but the deck is useless now.
Yeah. Well, you have half your deck to go through now. The other half.
The half that still exists in the game.
It's like starting over.
I didn't even get to. That's the first time I played that enchantment. I didn't get
I
to
know.
use it. I might not even
Hey,
got anything.
you should have gave us crows with Groot or whatever.
I never got to attack with my commander. It's the first time I've ever played that commander.
My commander was in the play for less than a turn.
And it got voted off because we're still doing planeswalk thing.
Do you have to play with these when you play with that? I just thought we would add it. It's
you
neat.
know,
it's neat.
It adds something, yeah.
I never
I don't
see
like
it
it.
again.
No, it adds a lot of craziness.
It adds
I wouldn't have,
too much
my
craziness.
deck would have been dead without this because I haven't drawn any cards
Yeah,
because of it. Or I've only drawn
It
cards
does
because of it.
way too much, like, rain.
Well, Josh throwing the farewell sooner.
He might have had that. Started the game with it. Knowing him.
I did. I was like one of my first or second cards I drew. I think it's when...
Josh's
don't
farewell
know.
in the starting hand with 0 mana. He's like, "Yep, keep.
Yeah.
I'll come back eventually."
Yep.
Just long enough for Jay to play all his artifacts.
6 turns. 6 turns. You guys are gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. So it's 6 mana and that.
Yeah.
3, I'll play Commander Sphere.
An artifact, Josh.
Oh,
you missed
man.
one.
Should have waited a turn.
Yep. Dang it.
Is it an instant? No, it's not. It's a sorcery.
Let's go. Green, play Death Cat Cultivator.
We need a land now.
I'll play a land for turn. Golgari Rot Farm. Return a forest to hand.
Is this what gives me the stupid poison, Joe?
Both of them.
Lovely. So you could kill me this turn.
I could. I might need your help though. Matt's already got a bunch of creatures back out. 1/1s.
Well, I
2
can.
1s.
I would block both of them.
You can only block 1 creature with each
Yeah,
creature.
gotcha.
You can block with multiple creatures, but
Is your commander alive, Jay?
nope.
No,
No.
What is on the field?
that is a creature. It's not my commander.
Okay.
Put 2 ingenuity counters on her. Then you may put an artifact card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, where X is the number of ingenuity counters on her.
Here,
So
Joe.
we'll swing at Josh, I guess, because he's not going to
What
block.
we'll do is we'll play the game out, kill everybody else off, and then I'll let you poison me for free to win the game with poison.
I'll declare attack. I'll swing with a 3/6 at Josh.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. So I get to draw a card, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, you can roll.
And
Make a shadow.
Shadow.
Make Josh's thing shadow so we can't block.
When it's attacks, I mill 3 cards.
Yeah, look at you. Land. Oh, not land. There you go.
You put those lands into play, right?
I don't know what is. I don't think so. He has to exile.
I have to have 4 different types in my graveyard,
Oh.
which is why I said he's useless now.
Oh, that's exciting.
I guess I'll roll. Actually, this one can't block. Can only block shadow.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's
nothing.
already shadow. Okay,
Yep.
I didn't realize it.
I'll pass.
So you can attack them all you want, Jim.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta get those cards.
It's going to be very silly if you don't take Josh out.
Okay, draw.
I made a deal with him.
I mean, you left yourself defenseless and, like...
You could have done it anyways with poison.
What's what I'm saying with poison.
I didn't know shadow couldn't be blocked.
Yeah,
or,
cannot
you know,
block or be blocked by any creatures other than shadow.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand this deck now. It's an interesting deck.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's not the same playstyle as the enchantment, but there's as much crap to keep track
Yeah,
of.
yeah. I definitely need more die. The only reason why I have so many pluses is because, like, I thought I would need more pluses. I feel like I need a different deck box. Or different box with just a bunch of die in it. Kind of like Jay's. So I almost need, like, one of his boxes. Can you send me a link to your boxes, Jay?
Jay, you're gonna block if I attack you?
Depends on what you attack me with.
3/3?
No, I don't want my thing to die. I don't really want poison either.
Just 3 poison.
I'll probably take the poison.
Alright. Go to combat.
Do you really want to do paintball during your guys' trip?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you said you brought it up.
Yeah, it's just an idea.
Tubing I like tubing. Tubing's a great idea because it's cheap and everybody can do it. Whereas paintball is a little more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And will probably only be like a half hour and lots of people being bruised.
I mean, I have my stuff.
I wouldn't even bring anything. I'm assuming when you go there, you rent everything from them.
You can rent stuff, or you can
Yeah.
bring your own. The only thing they do when they bring your own, you have to chrono it, so they'll make you shoot through a little thing to check the speed.
So like everybody else would have to like rent
Because
stuff.
the safety equipment is
Yeah.
rated for 200 feet per second,
Yeah.
so they don't allow you to shoot anything faster than that.
Yep, yep.
Okay, we'll go to combat. I want to send Blight Mamba at Jay and Contagious Nim at Matt.
Bro.
I'll take the one.
3.
Oh,
It's
it's
got
the
+2,
I forgot
+2.
about that. Yeah, I'll take it anyway. 6.
Why are you not killing Josh?
Because
That is blatant favoritism.
No.
100%.
He's gonna kill me either way. So let me know if I need to start picking up my
block.
stuff.
Okay, I'm going to pay 3 to flash out an enchantment onto it. So it gets +2/+2. Okay, so it doesn't die, but your guy will die. That's interesting. So technically, these don't kill your creatures. Because they give them -1, -1 counters. Like, it doesn't deal combat damage. It's like, does that get around regenerate? Because if it regenerated, come back. You said it comes back with the -1 negative counters on it, right? Yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
Still die.
So infect gets around
Regenerate.
regenerate. Okay. I have 4 mana up.
I hate you, Joe.
Why?
Because there's absolutely no reason not to take Josh out of the game.
A pass turn. I gotta kill everyone, not just Josh.
Yes, but you start with Josh because you could do it right now.
But then you guys kill me because you're gonna make a comeback.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I don't
I already made a deal with Joe. We're gonna kill you guys off, and then I'm gonna let Joe poison me. And then Joe wins it, and I don't win 2 weekends in a row.
I don't win 2 weeks
No,
in
you
a row.
did.
Got to shake on it, Joe. We'll team up and we'll kill these guys.
I need to get them closer to death, so I agree. I won't kill you until they're closer, as long as you don't kill me.
I'm fine with
Deal
that.
making.
You can deal making Commander.
I know, I just don't like it.
I don't like it.
It's because it's against you.
Yeah.
There's very little Josh can do to stop me from killing him.
Yep.
There's nothing you could do.
Yep.
Right now.
Right, that's...
Yeah. But I need him to kill you guys.
I don't think I've attacked you once. No, I
You
haven't.
sent that alien guy at me one time. But it's because I sent 4... No, I didn't even... That was Josh attacking
I wish I
you.
would have had him earlier. Because whenever anything becomes exiled from anywhere, put a time counter on the war
Yeah, I
on the
attacked
war
you once for
doctor.
2 after you put 5 poison counters on me.
And then whenever the war doctor attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any target. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead.
Jeez.
You just exile things.
I was right,
time
though.
counters.
I said, I gotta get that poison on you now, because there's no way I'm gonna get it.
I mean, I could have not blocked. I mean, I just lost my something that made mana, but I didn't want to lose the game.
Yeah.
I would have been I would have been mildly upset if I didn't block and then got that much poison counter and then died when Josh was just completely open.
You would have died. You would have been at 9. The magic number 9.
The fear number.
The fear number.
When I play this, I discard any number of cards and draw that many cards plus 1.
Wow.
Discarding 3. So I'll draw 4.
Hope it's lands. It's all lands.
I actually need lands.
Oh, okay. Then no lands.
Oh, look, a land.
Oh, what?
Tapped unless I have 2 or more opponents. So,
Yeah, Temple of False Gods is like a... It's like a soul ring, but
Yeah.
if you have
Oh, that
5 or
card
more
sucks.
lands.
Like, a lot of people take that out, but I think I'm kind of missing it now because it gives you so much mana.
Yeah.
It's like a
I
free
feel like
soul
it's-
ring. But you do have to
yeah.
have 5 lands out, so it's not good early game.
No,
It's
but...
good mid to late game, though. I guess.
Like, I drew it last
when your
turn.
commander keeps dying.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
afford to play it anymore.
yeah. Okay.
What'd you send, Jay? An Amazon link? Oh, to the boxes.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay. It's appreciated. Switch one of these boxes over. Well, I don't know. Let's carry an extra box full of tokens, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, this one came with this little...
Yeah, because this one's decent, but these pluses are big, so you can't
yeah.
you can't stack them. Whereas a normal dice, you can stack 2 and they fit. So I guess if I just got smaller pluses like Jay's, but I already have these, so...
Right. There was a set for like $15 on Amazon. It had like minuses.
Yep, and I think that's what this was. It had minuses and pluses.
There's one, it had like, it also came with dice that had like flying haste.
Oh.
Like the different types of counters,
Yeah,
too, or things you could give
cool.
something.
Play that for 2. Got 2.
I guess I can erase my crow. I don't think that's happening now.
It's gone.
Sad. I spent so much time making them. Okay, I wrote gold.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted it. That's what happens. Got rid of that enchantment instead of gold. I just wanted a crow mat so we could goad each other.
It's all because of the crows. The crowing.
I'm gonna roll this die.
We just wanted to goad each other, Matt. Hey, new one.
Finally.
Human Time Lord Meta Crisis Phenomenon. When you encounter human Time Lord Meta Crisis, each player chooses 1 or 2 creatures they control. Each player creates a token that's a copy of the first creature they choose, except it isn't legendary. Then each player who chooses a second creature puts a number of 1/1 counters on the token they created equal to the power of the second creature they choose. That was a lot. I don't understand it.
So you make a copy of one of them, and then you put counters on it equal to the power of the other one.
Gotcha.
Each player chooses 1 or 2 creatures they control. Each player creates a token that's a copy of the first creature they chose, except it isn't legendary. Then each player who chose a second creature puts a number of +1/+1 counters on the token they created equal to the power of the second one. Wow.
So you're making 2 copies?
No.
No, 1 copy, but with the power of both combined, essentially. Except it's +1/+1 counters. So, for example, I'm going to choose my Blight Mamba, because it's a 1/1 with whatever. Do they come in tapped? I'm guessing they match that, or do they come in untapped?
No. Just enters play.
Okay. Blight Mamba.
So it makes sense to copy. Do they get all the pluses or no? I'm guessing not. I'll remove this.
But if you choose a second creature, that creature's a 4/4, right? Or it does not count the enchantments on it.
That doesn't say base.
It's the power of the creature.
It does.
Could be whatever it is now, I guess.
But in this, does this copy come with the tokens in then?
No.
No, it's just a copy of the creature, and you add the toughness of or the toughness and
Power.
power of the,
Power of the other one.
as +1/+1 counters. Okay.
I still don't understand. So, does it not come in as a 3/3?
So I'm choosing my Blight Mamba.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes in as a 1/1. And then I'm choosing for my second creature this one, and it's a 4/4 because of this enchantment. So I take, and it gets +4/+4. So it's a 5/5 Blight Mamba now.
Wow.
There you go, Jay.
I'm gonna copy my Time Beetle.
And since I have another one of her,
And you can choose a second creature and give that Time Beetle ++. If
Do
you
I-
want.
Do I have to?
No, because then it can be blocked, right? Which you don't want.
I don't have summoning sickness, wouldn't it?
Yes, because it was just created.
Can't do the tap ability.
I believe so, yeah. It doesn't say they come in with haste, so.
Because you guys have more power than those, then, right? Because they're 5/5.
Yeah, the 5/5, 3/3, 4/4. In fact, lots of poison.
Is there a chaos thing on that?
Nope,
Okay.
sure
I have
isn't.
another +1/+1.
Is that an arrow, Matt?
Yeah, it's saying he has those abilities.
It's heavier than I thought it would be.
There you go.
Thanks.
What, that little thing? So then you don't... It doesn't get pushed around.
Yeah.
Has good feet to it, too.
Yeah, nope, nothing else to it.
I go to my end step. At the beginning of end step, if you descended this turn, put a bore counter on this. Descended means if you put a permanent card in your graveyard from anywhere, and I did. So.
Did he? Did he really?
I did. I discarded a bunch of stuff.
Ooh, I should have copied this. Then it would have came in as weird.
You would have covered up another artifact?
Yeah, I don't have
which
any
you don't have
artifacts.
any?
Yeah, I don't know how that would have worked.
Pass.
Jeez.
Thanks, Jay.
It's a violent pass.
So this thing dies. This comes in as a 1/1, right?
I think it just re-enters, yeah.
Enters the battlefield as a 1/1. This comes down to a 0, and it enters. When Offspring enters battlefield, create a 2/2 alien creature token. Those are all summoning sicknesses. You're good, you're good, you're good. Okay. Cool. Got it. She dies. You're gone. See ya. Upkeep. Right. Cool. Wow.
Blight Mamba.
Looks like a river.
You're right. Except it's getting smaller at the front instead of at the end.
I'm gonna play this land.
That's funny.
Play so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To play Jundun Enforcers. Alien Rhino Soldier with Trample. No more than one creature can attack you each combat.
Alien Rhino Soldier.
It's cool like that. I'm gonna do my roll now before combat to see what happens.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing. Cool.
Pay mana.
I guess I will attack, right? I want to be able to tap him. I wish I wouldn't have got rid of the TARDIS, but whatever.
Good. Hold that thing.
Hmm?
You can roll the plane thing if you want to see what you get before you attack.
Here,
Already
roll
did.
once.
Oh, you rolled it once.
No.
For some reason I thought I rolled it.
No.
I totally forgot who rolled it.
I mean, you did. You brought us here, right?
Oh, he did. Okay. I thought He rolled it to
He rolled to try to get off, but yeah.
I missed
and
that.
Missed, yeah. The die literally like landed like right here.
Give any 1/1 creatures, Jay?
No.
Okay, both these are guys are gonna come to you then.
Buzz buzz.
Whatever.
Just 1/1s. They have skulk, so creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. And then whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I can time travel for each suspended card. You own, and each permanent you control with a time counter on it, you may add or remove a time counter.
So how many are you attacking?
2. So 2 2s.
Okay.
Which is going to give this 2 of them, right? Which I want to attack with this too. I guess I should do all my attacks.
Correct.
Wait. These are +1/+1 counters.
Time counters.
She gets +1/+1 for each time
Time
counter on
counter.
her when she attacks, I think.
So she has 3 time counters on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
This equates as time.
Yeah.
Time.
So I'm going to attack with her also,
The final frontier.
but I'm adding stuff.
Okay. Is that when they attack or when they do damage?
When they do damage.
So she
she's
doesn't
down
get
to
that.
3.
Okay, so she won't get it.
No, not yet.
Gotcha.
That's why I should declare all your attackers in
no point in
one.
this game.
Okay.
I've understood what's going on with Josh's deck.
No, I don't understand it.
I looked at it because I watched the Doctor Who one that he watched, and I was like, nope. This is way too many moving pieces.
Oh, that thing has death touch, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Well, I don't want to attack that then. Does you have anything
You
big?
already attacked me.
This
You did your attack.
This is coming
It's
your way
over.
too.
That
Is this your second redo, Josh? Because
You declared your attacks and said take your damage and all that, and I did it. You can't attack more.
Can't you choose with all of them?
in
by
one stage, yes.
An attack.
I didn't know that those were. I thought they happened at the same time, Matt.
That's.
They do. You just didn't do it that way.
I'm not taking more attacks from you. You can do it next turn. I don't care.
Well, then it's just going to attack nothing then. And it'll just stay tapped.
Sure.
How did this get the counters? How did that happen?
She adds counters when she attacks.
Okay, when she attacks.
And I thought I could add more to it
Okay.
when this happened.
So you're attacking me with what now?
Just these two, and I'll attack Matt with that one.
Okay.
That's what I was going to do. I forgot.
I'll allow it.
I forgot this had death touch, but this has shadow, so it can't be blocked anyways.
Oh, of course. No,
Okay,
it
this
doesn't
is
have
just-
shadow.
Yeah,
Does
it
it?
does.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what the blue thing is.
Yeah, for that
That's
one.
not time counters.
Yes, it isn't. But those are time counters. Jack.
So wait, when she attacks, she does something, right?
There you go. Time counter. I don't know.
Make it better.
Two time counters, Joe. Anyways.
You can say literally anything, and right now, and I would believe you.
Wait, when she
I
attacks,
cannot fact check.
Yes.
what'd she do?
When she attacks, whenever Tyler attacks, put a time counter on it for each suspended card
0.
0, or each other permanent you control with a time counter, which time counter.
So she gets +2 more. So 7 damage. Yep.
Josh's second redo. I'm just pointing that out.
Whatever.
Then
Then
the Beatles at J.
These Beatles.
For 2.
Yep, for 2.
He took that, and
then-
what do they do?
The time counters go up, so up to this becomes
Okay.
up to
Did you increase it 2 or 1?
It only goes to 6.
thanks, Matt.
It only goes to 6.
Like it.
Oh,
Cool.
I love it.
And I think that's everything. And pass.
Well, it only goes to 6. So
Should have put a 20-sided die on that.
I don't know. I do have one.
she's getting big. She's getting swole. Roses. And she's shadow.
And she's shadow.
That was commander damage you gave him.
Oh, yeah, you're
She's
right.
your other commander.
I don't know how to do that.
You have 2 commanders too,
How
so
do you do that?
Push the gear. But you have to keep track of which commander did.
no, the gear on the person you attack.
Oh, you have to track each commander separately?
Yeah.
When you have partners.
When you have
Oh,
2,
yeah. Nope. That's too much.
Oh no. Can I poison her?
Yeah, you can try.
I don't think I could.
Planeswalker.
Yeah.
Can I not keep effect? In fact, doesn't have an effect on planeswalkers, right? Because -1/-1 tokens does nothing to a planeswalker.
And poison does nothing to a planeswalker.
Right.
Never even thought about that.
I'll do a +1. You lose 1 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library.
Maybe it just does damage. Because this says infect
Put one of them in your
-1/-1
hand and the
to
rest into your
creatures,
graveyard.
poison to players.
Planeswalker's like a player.
I don't like these lands because you pay your life to spend them. Those are the first 2 that are getting pulled from my deck.
Yeah.
I get it, you could sacrifice some to draw a
Kindred sorcery is
card.
2 types we determined, yes, last time.
If it's on the left side of the
Yes.
thing, it's 2 different types, right? Yeah.
This Kindred is a super type, I think. Sorcery is a card type.
Also, then you can get your 5 or whatever you
Put that in
needed.
my hand.
Infect deals normal damage to a planeswalker.
Okay.
So that's what it does.
Got it.
I'll play a land for turn. Roger.
What's his -8 do to us, Joe?
Each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life. Repeat this process 6 more times.
Whoa. Okay.
Cool.
So 7 times 3, 21 damage? Or 6 life?
I should have done -3. Because it would have made Josh sacrifice that. And it would have made you sacrifice that.
What?
I'll use my redo, I think.
What? I'm very confused.
Oh.
Why would I sacrifice something?
Yeah, I want to use my redo. So 1 redo. I'll do that, and that. Off those 3. You want me to put those back on top because that's where they were.
Yes.
Then I know what they are, but I don't remember. I don't remember what order they were in.
I'm confused at what you're doing.
He's undoing what he did
Correct.
so far.
I'm using my redo.
Okay.
I'll point out this is not a true redo.
Why?
Because he does not know the order of the cards.
Triple asterisks.
He's randomizing.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, I'm trying to think if I could do it. I think it was land, and then this creature.
You think, but you're not sure. So,
I'm pretty positive.
asterisks.
That's what you wanted. That's why I said.
Commander's supposed to be friendly, so just whatever. Do your damn redo.
And then he's only down to 2.
Yep. What should you do?
Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls.
Oh. Okay, so I lose this guy.
Yeah.
Need this.
No! Why does it have to be this one?
Well, why does it gotta be my guy? Come on.
This.
I gotta try and do something.
She's just gonna come right back out.
Yep.
I'll leave you my alt art version of Blame. I just moved the +2/+2 over to it.
Let's go. I'll swing at Joe
Oh
with the
wait,
3/6.
it destroys it?
Yeah.
I want to do my one redo. I want to regenerate.
Okay.
Because it has regenerate. So this will still be alive.
No, sacrifice. Sorry.
No, okay, so not regenerate.
Correct.
Undoing his
I just saw it. I just remembered that
Say
it
that
had
doesn't count as a redo because it
Thanks.
didn't go through.
You undid your redo.
Okay.
You.
It's like it never happened.
We're still in the response step.
I should have attacked with that too because of shadow because it can't block.
Right.
I did a redo as an instant speed.
So, I forget about
Go ahead,
shadows.
Matt. Back to your turn.
So I haven't played a land.
Were you still attacking Joe with something? Is that what you
thinking.
said?
Funny thing is, I still have 33 life, and I feel like I'm almost dead.
You're fine.
We are.
Here's what I'll do. I'll make it so those top 3 cards don't matter.
Okay. There you go. That's fair.
Why not?
He's searching for a land. So then he has to
Okay.
shuffle. You know there was 2 on the top of your deck.
They're not basic lands.
Oh, okay. Bazinga.
I think at this point I gotta risk it because I think I'm dead otherwise.
Damn.
Nobody's dead yet. Poison is gross though.
I haven't done anything.
I know, you're fine. It's still gross.
I'm gonna choose not to attack Jay because I think it's Jay and I versus the world at this point. Let's go with 3/6 Death Touch at Josh. 3/6 Death Touch at Joe. They both mill 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You attacked me with your actual commander?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it mattered, but...
Double. Just chump it and...
Yep.
Jumpty Dumpty.
Did I get anything useful?
I wanted to get my horse out. Because then they get horsemanship. And they can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship.
That's amazing. Horse deck coming up.
Like, so your Time Lord just rides a horse in the battle.
They come in your deck. That is ridiculous.
There must be something that generates... There's probably one card in that deck that creates...
Oh,
horse
that
tokens.
creates a horse, yeah. Create horse
I should have
token.
doubled that guy. Oh well. Alright. Pass.
I need to pee, but I don't want to get up.
Beginning of your upkeep, Delirium, he gets a +1/+1 counter.
Nice.
Of other people's upkeeps?
Yep.
Wow.
Not even mine though, each opponent.
Let's play some cards.
It's a...
1, 2, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, it's almost 1 in the morning.
Yeah, every time we play this damn game. And I have a high profile deployment tomorrow. Where my manager's going to be there, core team member's going to be there. A bunch of people are going to be there. Super exciting. And I got to update documentation after I'm done. Don't like that.
Kay has 1 creature up. Matt has 1 creature up. Okie dokie. I feel like Matt's becoming more of a threat than Jay. I want to swing both at Matt. 3/3 and a 4/4.
Okay, I die a scoop.
What's that?
It's okay, I die a scoop.
Okay.
I think I would even if I blocked one.
No, you would have taken 3 poison.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just die.
Okay.
I want to go home.
Okay.
You can't take your die though.
Yes, I can.
There are poison counters.
And oh, you just want to end it, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pay 1 to proliferate and kill Josh up. I had this in my hands at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, I don't
That's why I was
know
trying to get
that.
everyone to 9. Unless you can counter, I guess.
I can't.
Yeah. And then Jay, we'll call it a tie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh wait. Oh, chaos! But there's nothing chaotic on this. Oh, that was my next draw.
That's a shame.
I don't mind the deck.
do
It
they
definitely
count
needs
1
some-
black to regenerate.
Why do they have regenerate?
I need more.
Why not?
Nothing else has regenerate but the stupid infect.
It's a zombie. That was my next card, man.
I
That was a good
definitely
one.
need more dice
1 black to
colors.
regenerate. Sheesh.
More dice colors is what I need. so I can keep track of time and.
I didn't draw. I only drew my infect. I didn't draw any toxic besides this one.
And then I could use one of your cards to draw on and write down my what everything
You
equals.
should have got your own.
Whatever color equals. I'll borrow one from Joe.
My commander wouldn't have got killed.
Joe, don't let him
I would
borrow.
have brought that out the turn after.
I don't need it right now.
What does he need?
Thieves, don't let him borrow them.
Oh,
He had
no.
his chance.
Yeah, they're so nice.
I don't. It's gonna make it easier for you guys to keep track of all my colors.
It's for you to keep track of your colors, not us.
No.
Colors. What colors?
I was saying if I get a bunch of dye colors to run this deck, so that it's like time
Just, they
versus.
sell little, like, little circle tokens that you can dry erase on. Even. So we could write like T for time.
Oh,
or,
we're done for Magic. Matt scooped. Joe killed me.
And me and Jay tied.
And Jay and Joe tied.
My popper deck won, yay! With the help of farewell from Josh and the planeswalking things that we're doing.
I would have survived another turn, but I'm just going down slowly, so I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, there's the guy I wanted from the beginning.
It is not as
CJ.
fun when you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Flying with Toxic for only 2 mana.
So the next one would have been Pompeii. When you planeswalk to Pompeii at the beginning of your upkeep, put an eruption counter on it. Whenever you roll a blank on the planar die, scry 2, then put an eruption counter on Pompeii. Chaos, Pompeii deals damage to each creature and each player equal to the number of eruption counters on Pompeii. Each player sacrifices a land, then planeswalks. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, these are kind of wild.
I'm not a fan of them.
I thought they would be neat to just
When he
play.
enters or dies, proliferate.
Yeah, it's worth trying.
No.
Instant proliferate.
Okay. I'm gonna write a letter to Wizards of the Coast.
This guy, he's a common. Whenever he takes damage, proliferate.
You got a bunch of plurals.
Put that in a dinosaur.
I'm Josh. Goodbye.
Proliferate.
There's
for hanging
Joe,
out.
Jay, Matt.
I'm Joe, Jay, Matt.
That was
Not
Matt.